They basically just say it's not masculine if a man orders dessert. That's what it all boils down to.
What the fuck the dessert got to do with masculinity?
It kind of makes sense, though. It kind of makes sense.
Why?
Yo, why you need something sweet, son? You a little sweet?
This could be genius. This could be black women trying to get black men to stop dying from heart failure and hypertension and all these things.
Well, maybe they just want
black lives.
Maybe they just want to keep all the Cheddar Bay biscuits for themselves.
Son,
you know what I mean?
Cheddar Bay, son.
Hold on, I want to go back.
But that don't count.
Dessert
that comes free.
is gay? Is that what you guys are saying right now?
She's saying it, and I'll be ordering dessert, and it's kind of gay now that I think about it.
All right,
I'm not gonna stop.
Let me.
They gave you the small spoon and shit like that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Flagrant 2. I'm Andrew Schulz. I'm here with Akaash Singh, Alex Media in the building. You know it's a slow news day. You know there's absolutely nothing going on in sports when it is national breaking news that a NASCAR driver has said the N-word.
I am shocked, and I mean that. I'm not even bullshitting you. I am shocked that a NASCAR driver acknowledges black people exist. That blew my mind, yo. This guy mad progressive, if you ask me.
Son, how woke are NASCAR fans that they complained about this?
Yo, that's a good ass
So
point.
everybody who's listening to this right now, there's this NASCAR driver named Kyle Larson, who I just found out about today. He's playing a NASCAR video game with tons of black people, because you know that's the video game black people play during quarantine is NASCAR, iRacing, and he thinks that he's, I guess, not able to be heard or in a private chat
Maybe
or
he thinks
something
he's
like
just
that.
talking to his teammate. I don't know. We just saw the video.
Yeah, so basically, I think it sounds like he doesn't think that he's live. So he just goes.
Alex, you want to hit it for us?
Play it.
I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey, nigger. Wow,
Pause. So he goes, and again, we're not defending this at all, but he goes, hey, you can't hear me, right? So he assumes he can't be heard.
Yeah.
And then he says the word that you fucking better be positive nobody can hear you when you say it, right? It's like you ever talk to your friend on the phone or some shit like that, and be like, yo, can you hear me? Bitch, slut.
Yeah.
Huh? You just say the horrible words because you know they can't hear you, right?
Yeah.
Or like your girl's got her headphones in while she's cleaning or some shit, and you just start saying crazy shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, ho, come here, suck my dick. She's like, what'd you say? Nothing. You know what I mean? Only this time she wasn't with headphones. This time the whole internet.
This time, she had paused the music all of a sudden, unbeknownst to you.
I'm just saying, if there's one game that you would think you're safe saying the N-word on, isn't it iRacing NASCAR video game? Like
Maybe he's trying to be more in touch with hip hop culture, and he just doesn't realize you're not supposed to enunciate so much.
son, he hit that
Enunciate
R, bro.
so much.
He hit that
He hit the
R,
R,
son.
Son, he leaned into the R.
He hit the R hard, bro. Like it sounded like a door was opening, right? It was like and effortlessly dropped that N-bomb, dog. Like that's not his first N-word.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Do you remember your first N-word?
Yeah.
He trying to set you up.
I was made to say it. Yeah.
So,
Come on, Akash. No, you don't remember.
Some black friends were like, yo, man, you don't ever say the word, you say everything else. You'll make every racist joke. You might as well just say it. And if black people challenge you to say it and you don't say it, in my mind, I was like, am I a pussy? I don't know. So they made me say it once, and then they were like, it sounded awful. Don't ever say that again. That hurt my feelings. And I was like, I got got.
My first N-word was with two. No, let me tell you how real it is. Let me tell you. I think I've told this story on either here or the Brilliant Idiots.
You have it. This is
my
news.
first N-word. I was with two of my boys, both one black, one half black, half white, right? One of them who just got out of a lengthy prison sentence, and the other one ended up robbing my family.
Siddiqui free? Oh.
No, not Siddiqui. This is my boy Alex, another kid named Wyman. And we were hanging out at Alex's crib, and they kept dropping it
Yeah.
I didn't say it like, oh, here we go. I literally said it in conversation. So they kept saying, like, yeah, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And I remember I went, yeah, these, and I said it, right? I said, and then I went, oh my God, I cannot believe I said that. Like, I did not have his reaction at all. Like, I was so remorseful, but it just came out. Like, I was around people who were just saying it, you know? Like, I remember when I was in Spain, all of a sudden I'd be speaking Spanish, like, a little better than I did the day before. And I was like, I'm really learning this. And that's how I felt at Alex's crush in that moment. Bro, I felt so fucking horrible.
Yeah, you felt mad Spanish because you're saying the N-word, but it's kind of weird that you're saying it.
And but it, you know, like later on, Wyman robbed my family some business, so I think we're even. I think that's reparations.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
You didn't get 40 acres and a mule, but you got a little something.
How you rob a dance studio?
Say again.
How you rob a dance studio?
My dad and mom would like give. Well, my dad would give. My dad would like give my friends jobs. You know, like look like they could learn something, learn some responsibility, this type of shit. And so he'd give them little jobs. I mean, he's just the fucking best.
Yeah.
And so the job that he gave Wyman, I think, was he would roll up, he would count the money from the vending machine. It was just cash right there.
Yeah.
And he just, and you know, he'd start to notice that shit was going, so he set up a little sting operation. You know, and
that sucks for you, though. You got to be the guy that's like, yeah, Dad, sorry, my friend is stealing from you.
And you know what? It's like, I felt a little bad about it. You know what I mean? But it was like, but it was one of those things where it's like,
incapable of remorse are you? Like, yeah, I felt a little guilty.
No, I felt embarrassed for him, to be honest. I felt embarrassed for Wyman.
I'd be livid at him.
Nah, I wasn't even that mad. And my dad basically came to me. He was like, he just called his mom. He's like, hey, I got to tell you this. Like, it's unfortunate. Like, I know it's uncomfortable. I don't want this money back. Like, it's fucking $20, whatever the fuck it is. Like, that's not important to me. I just want you to know. And then we weren't really that much, that good friends anymore. But he was like a really great kid. He was fucking hilarious. And that's what I was most upset about. That he was like, I thought this kid was like super funny and like really brave.
Yeah.
Like, I really admired him. And then he did this stupid fucking thing.
I mean, brave enough to go to jail, right? So.
No, that was the other. That was the other friend. I had a rough group of kids.
Who thought, huh? Yo,
we were talking about our first N-word. Mark, what was yours?
I said today.
Al, do you remember your first N-word?
Nah, that's like saying mama or dada.
No, mama dada?
Yeah.
So here's the question. Does Kyle Larson need to be forgiven?
No, his fan base doesn't care. I'm going to be honest.
Keep going. This is interesting. Yeah.
This could be the best thing to happen in NASCAR.
Keep going.
There is a segment of the population that never gave a fuck about a NASCAR race.
Yes.
I'm not tuning in if you pay me. Now, I might hate watch to make sure this guy's losing. Fuck this. Now, this is the only time I've ever been remotely invested in how a NASCAR race ends. And it's just because I hope he loses.
Interesting.
So I'm paying some attention. That's the first time that's ever happened in my life.
Interesting, because you want him to lose.
You want him to lose.
And doesn't he already lose? Like, I don't know about this guy.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, he's going to win, though, because his fan base, it's like Trump. He's going to
No, but like, I don't know about him as a driver. I assume I would know about him as a driver.
Oh, I assume he's not good, is what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Probably not.
I wonder if sponsors drop him. And the reason why I say is because usually sponsors will drop you if they feel like it will affect their bottom line.
Right.
But they must be going into this knowing that a lot of the fans don't really care if the driver says the N-word.
They love him more.
Right? Like in the same way that like, you know how like a sponsor, and recently it hasn't worked out this way, but like a sponsor can sponsor a rapper knowing full well that the rapper is going to say some crazy shit about women and crazy shit about like guns and drugs.
Yeah.
But they'll still sponsor him, right? No, because they know the fans don't care if they say something about that. Every once in a while, the non-fans catch wind of the rap lyrics.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Fast and the Furious. What's his name? That rapper, move, bitch.
Oh,
Get out the way. Ludacris. Yeah. Remember, Ludacris lost a Pepsi deal or some shit? There's a bunch of like white ladies.
I think it was Oprah. I think Oprah was the one. That's why you don't like Oprah.
Yo, Oprah.
Oprah foul, yo. I've been fucking telling you. Oprah foul. Fuck Oprah. I bet this bitch behind Corona, too.
You think?
Who's it killing more, black males?
No,
Who's she
not.
hate?
No, it's not.
I just said that shit. I don't know if it's
The news
Come
is
on, let
saying
me
it.
roll, yo. You know what I mean?
My bad, son. My
Let me
bad.
be misinformed.
My bad. So I don't know if it will cost them anything, and I don't know if do black people care? Do you care that a NASCAR driver said the N-word?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it right now.
Is it the
What?
way he said it?
Nah, I just
Be honest.
It's
I don't
such a
think so.
casual use.
Yeah.
it was
If
the
Trump
fact that he
said,
said
if Trump called a white reporter in like
White.
he's having a press conference and there's a white reporter in front of him.
What'd you
and
say?
He goes, he says that, hey, I'm going to say ninja.
it. Okay.
Right? If he goes,
Be careful, yo.
I'm not even going to say ninja. I'm going to say Carter.
Okay.
Be careful. No, I'm
I'm going
kidding.
to say, it's like, hey, white Carter. Well, what do you have to ask him? But he said the N-word.
That'd be hilarious.
It would be
fucking hilarious.
Sometimes it's too funny.
Yeah.
It becomes too funny to be angry at.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and the fact once you throw white N-word in front of it,
Bro.
oh, come on, son.
Come on.
You guys should be able to say that. You could call another white person the white N-word.
Nah, because you can't, bro.
Son, that shit is
you
hilarious.
Can't. See how black
Why?
people try to trick you into doing some shit that's
happened
gonna
to
fuck
me.
you up, dog? This is how my other black friends got me saying it in the first place.
Good thing there's no vending machines.
Bro, that's a funny thing to do. Like when we open up the studio again, people like are coming back here.
Yeah.
Like have people do their confessional for their first N-word. Dude, their first N-word. Because black people must know that people have said it before,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they must know.
I think you all say it. Because
No.
you listen to hip hop and so
Alex listens.
you-
Alex polices when we were
Oh, yeah.
rapping along the Corona's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah.
He was leaning into me to make sure I don't say it. I don't say it.
Come on, bro. We don't say it.
I don't believe it.
We don't
I
say
think
it.
Mark keeps it real. Mark says he says it at home.
Yeah. We believe that. He's not even from America. He's from France. They don't care
Yeah,
about
but that's
those
what I'm
things.
saying. If you're rapping along to lyrics, it's like,
Just-
come
I'll
on,
say
son.
it,
You're not
bro.
policing
Everything,
it in your
If
brain.
I get cut
Fuck
off by
outta
one of
here.
y'all, like if I'm driving, bro, and I get cut off, then I won't say it, but I'll say some other shit that like gets out the same emotion.
To them though,
I'll
when
be
you
like-
drive by, do you look at them and see he's black and then still keep that
I
same
look at him, I'll
energy?
be like, I bomb atomically. I say, Sophocles' philosophies.
This fucking Socrates cut me off.
I'll say some other rap lyric that's serious.
If you would have really heard him, you look at him and be like, you black cracker.
Yo! Can you put, oh my God.
That's how you say it.
Bottom of it.
That's how you
Mark is
fuck the
excited,
game
yo.
up.
Oh, finally we got one. Reel this bad boy in. I feel like them fat white people on the boat when they catch a swordfish.
it's a trophy.
It's wicked tuna. I feel like wicked tuna is happening. You black cracker. Hey, switch the camera, you black cracker.
So that hurts. That hurts.
It's like a Hemingway novel, and this is Andrew's Black Whale.
Listen, Sandcracker, if you don't shut the fuck up. Son, we did it. We fucking did it, Alex. Alex, you did it.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
You invented something that made white people's lives even easier. This is like the new cotton gin.
Oh, fuck.
You saved racism, Alex. You saved it. Oh my God, Black Cracker. Sam Cracker. Dude, oh my God.
That shit is hilarious.
Sweet and sour cracker.
Yeah.
Bro, now you got it. What is your thing? What is your racist? How do we be racist towards Indians? That's how good it is to be Indian. We can't even be racist.
I
to
know,
you.
man. It's great.
Oh, y'all don't have a slur? You have a slur.
What is it? You call me some shit that you think I am.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
We don't dislike Indians.
Sandcrackers about Middle Eastern people.
Indians, we like you. Everybody likes you.
Curried cracker, maybe?
Okay? That's the worst thing that we call Indians is the shit that we eat.
That's delicious.
Didn't you have a bit about that?
Yeah.
What was it?
The worst thing you do to me is when you think I'm somebody else. Like, that's how you think you are.
No, you had something about the curry, right? It was like, that's not a diss. It's like, you smell like curry. It's like, curry's delicious or something like that.
I don't even remember, but yeah, way back in the
Maybe
day.
it wasn't a bit. Maybe it was something you said on a podcast or
Maybe.
some shit. But I remember saying something. But it's true. It's like, I can't speak for black people. I can speak for white people. Some of us, we love Indians.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
We're well liked.
You're well liked.
We're a popular minority.
We haven't even taken the time to find ways to hurt you.
Yeah.
The most we do is no.
Yeah.
And that's what you fucking sound like and look like. That's what you fucking sound like and look like. Okay? You fucking do. You fucking do. The Chinese virus is from China. Okay? And Indians sound and look like this. Okay? If you want to say Southern white people go whatever like that, that's what they fucking sound like and look like too. It's a pandemic. We don't have time for pleasantries. It's a pandemic. Al, it's a pandemic. Al, breathe, you black cracker ass motherfucker. Black cracker Al. That's the name of this episode. It's gotta be
black cracker for sure.
Son, okay, so what are you gonna call people? You get to call people white N-word or sand N-word.
Yeah.
And it's okay. What are you gonna call people? You have nothing.
We don't have one.
White curry?
Camel jockey is just like a lot.
I like it though.
It's a mouthful.
What?
Yeah,
It's a mouthful.
long.
Camel jockey. It's too many syllables.
It's 4 syllables, yo. That's a lot, bruh.
You know what?
And it kind of sounds cool. You black camel jockey, like that is fire, son.
I'm telling you, it's impossible to diss Indians, bro. We love
fire,
them.
son.
Camel jockey assumes you own wild stock.
Yeah.
Like, imagine I call you fucking horse rider.
You equestrian motherfucker.
You equestrian. So you know how wealthy you got to be to own equestrian?
Man, camels ain't cheap.
Bro, how do you offend Indians, dog?
What about Packy?
Packy hurts.
But Packy isn't them.
Yeah, but yeah.
They're not Pakistani.
Does that make it worse though that you mistook them for their enemy?
It actually doesn't. I'm just like, what are you gonna do?
See?
I don't like him either.
No, that's what it is. Dot head?
Yeah.
Dot head. No, that was good. That one stings a little. I see that one sting. You fucking. But towel head is not. That's
Muslim.
Punjabis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's Indians, but even then, I feel like they mean it for.
Yo, son, they got a towel on their head. Like, how are you upset about that?
They mean it for who you call it, Muslims.
Yeah,
They
but
don't.
if
They mean
did,
it for Middle Eastern people.
if they did mean it for Punjabi people,
Yeah.
can they really be that upset?
Yeah, dog.
When they get out the shower, what they draw off with?
A towel.
You saying when they don't have any towels left and they see their pug sitting right there? It's pug, right?
Yeah.
When they see that shit sitting there and there are no towels, you don't think they look at that shit and be like, fuck it, and just unravel that shit and then dry off? You know how you use the little towel when you got no towels left? You know how you use the hand towel and like slowly wash yourself down like one of them divers with the shit that absorbs everything?
Yeah. Nah, I'm sure you just wrap it up. Just let it
No,
go.
it's unwrapped.
Yeah. But you're not going to put it and then put
It's
it on
not
your
an
head.
acorn you just put on top
But
of
you're
your
not
head.
going to wet the whole shit and then put it on your head.
You got to wrap it anyway. It's not encased, is it?
Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean in case?
What's going on here?
The pug. It's called a pug, right?
All right.
It's not a beanie. It's not like it's not a helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually have to do
Yes,
the wrapping.
correct,
So
yeah.
if you unraveled it,
Yeah.
you could dry off.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
I know you got to push back here.
Yeah.
It's a towel. hey. It's a towel.
It's more like a linen, to be honest.
It's
You know
a
what I mean?
linen. You fancy fucking towel having ass motherfucking sandcrackers.
Not wiping off with a bed sheet. You know what I mean?
Again?
It's more like a bed sheet.
It is a bed sheet.
Yeah.
If they said sheetheads. Shitheads. What a fucking name. How did we miss that one?
That's good.
Man.
Yo, did you have a distarbandi? Did I say that right?
No. Distarbandi is when is the celebration of when it happens.
Yeah, did you have one?
No, because he's not Punjabi.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
We learned about that.
Yeah.
From who?
Distarbandi.
I'm getting cultured from comedy.
I was asking this dude because he had a massive fucking turban at the comedy show.
Yeah.
And he didn't know. He's like, at 12, you get your turban. Before that, you don't have to wear one.
Right.
And so I had a little joke. I was like, you're the opposite of Drews. It's like, you get a little more on your head.
Yeah.
And then I go, what is it called? He goes, I don't know. I don't know what the celebration is called. Some other guy goes, Distarapandi. So that's what it
okay.
is. So at
Okay.
12 years old, when your son, who's definitely going to be fully Punjabi, fully sick, you should know that. We're going to buy that kid a fucking sheet.
Maybe a long one, yo.
Dude, we are gonna wrap him up, dude, like
Maybe a
fucking
long-
luggage at the airport. You know that plastic shit?
It'd be a long one, yo.
Say what?
It'd be a long one. That's a process.
What, to wrap it up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dog, I'm saying I think dot head or towel head isn't too fucking crazy.
It don't hurt. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Who gets hurt by towel head? That's fucking pathetic.
it's yeah.
That really, you can't make it through the day. Someone calls you a towel head when you got a fucking towel on your head. It's like,
think
calling someone taxi driver.
I think if I was actually sick, it would bother me because it's like a religious thing. Now you're coming at my religion, and that would bother me more than.
Take that up with the guy who said put a towel on your head.
Basically.
Right? Like it's like being upset at, let's say calling a Jew a yarmulke head or napkin head. Like, really, you that upset? Saucer head?
It's kind of funny.
Right? Hey, tea saucer head. Like, if you're Jewish and you're that upset when you got a tea saucer on your head.
Yeah.
I can't wait to call somebody a Jewish cracker. So that's it's gonna slap.
Jewish cracker, a cracker though.
I know.
Yeah, but what is it? No, bro, it's the wait. No, you're not allowed to use our words.
you're
You got to
right,
call them a Jew. The problem with yours is everybody kind of wants to be called it.
Yeah.
Because it's like a rite of passage.
Yeah, but once you
Not
put
if you- not if
once you
you-
put what they are in front of it, it's not cool anymore.
You think?
Call him a white N-word. See how it hits with the
Yeah,
R.
call
at
me
the
a
end.
white. Yo, that's my white. Call
With
me.
the R then I think will hurt you.
All right, hit me with the R.
Say that shit like
Even
you
I
mean
feel
it, yo.
uncomfortable saying it with the
It's
R.
okay. Say
Like
it.
it's easier with
roll
the
your R, you Puerto Rican.
you white nigger.
No, that sounded fun. You made that shit sound fun. That shit sounded festive.
that shit.
That sounded festive.
That shit fly,
Yeah.
bro.
That sounded festive, yo.
Oh my god, Afro Latinos got to take the M word back, bro.
That's funny. That's good. Yeah. So it's my white nigger right here.
Ooh,
yeah, right?
That shit
It's like,
stung me.
oh.
That shit stung. It's not R. It's that fucking R.
Yeah.
And then, can you call him the sand one?
Why is this hard?
It's hard, yo.
Yeah.
It's hard to hate.
Shut up, sand nigga.
Oh, god damn, Alex.
It's hard.
God
Bro,
damn.
Just gonna
bad,
take
my
that,
bad,
you
son.
sand cracker ass. son, this is too much fun. You need a good one, bro.
I don't have one, yo.
Towel head.
It's long though.
Cracker towel head? Is you white
No,
towel
white
head?
towel head. No, that don't hit.
We'll find.
White dot head.
White dot head. It don't. None of it slaps.
Yeah, you don't have one. If you haven't experienced good racial oppression,
This game ain't for us.
it's
yo.
not. But white people, we haven't experienced it. But
But
our
you got a
shit
good
slaps.
slur. Because black people hate you and they thought of a cool one. Well, you need black people that hate us, then they'll think of some cool shit.
That's so true. Black people are so rhythmic
Yeah.
that they found the beautiful word.
Cracker. Cracker ass, cracker. That's one of my favorite Chris Rock bits.
Oh my god!
Put my foot in the cracker ass, cracker.
Dude, he is one of the most hilarious black cracker comments. Kyle Larson, thank you for providing us with this this fucking amazing,
Oh my god.
this amazing entertainment. Okay, guy. Now, some other things going on. First of all, how's everybody at home? Y'all doing good? You dealing with this quarantines? Good. Is everything Gucci? I hope so. You know, there's been a Akaash sent me over this story that I thought was pretty interesting. It was about
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was about Ellen. Akaash, you want to set this thing up?
So Ellen, everybody I know, my perception of Ellen is the greatest. Nicest lady, just the best. Comes out on talk
Yeah.
shows like a white Oprah, giving
Yeah.
away shit all the time. Everybody gets gifts. Also, much like white Oprah, apparently not that great of a person in real life. And I had heard this once or twice before, but I kind of just dismissed it as like, sometimes you hear these little Hollywood rumors and you don't, it's like, how seriously can I take it?
Yes.
And then someone started a thread on Twitter that was basically just, I'll donate $2 to some charity for every shitty story I get of Ellen.
Ellen.
Just a story of Ellen being mean.
yeah.
And he got like thousands of responses or something crazy like that.
What?
And then he ended up taking like 150 or something that sounded believable.
Yeah.
And some of them
he rounded up to 300 and then he donated the $600 instead. Now it's a little unfair because you're rewarding people for saying the shitty stories, but I was speaking to certain people whose opinions I respect, and they were telling me that a lot of these that he heard were absolutely true and from sources that he believes are true. Now, it's interesting that all of a sudden that people are coming out now. I think this is what happens when people are concerned that we're not going to go back to business as usual. Like when you feel like you could use Ellen for your career, you want a writing job, etc., then you're with it. Yeah. But when you're like, oh, we're not going back to normal, then we might as well blow the whole thing up.
Yes.
And I think that's what's happening because you see a lot of like people in the industry, like people that are respected.
Did you hear anything beyond these stories are true? Or
meaning?
Did you hear anything additionally? Did you get any other inside info?
I just got inside info that these stories are, I can't say they're true because I'm not there, but of people we know. So it's not some random person that was like a PA on the show. Yeah. It was like a writer or a comic that we know, both of us. Okay. And we're like, why would she lie about that?
Yeah.
She
is interesting.
Why would she lie about that? I want to get it up because I want to read some.
Yeah, the first I heard about it was somebody, and this is actually about another guy. He wrote for James Corden. And then somebody was like, how was he? He was like, nah, he's not that nice. And the guys were like, really? He seems so nice. He goes, it's the same shit Ellen does. You know, you seem really nice on camera, and then off camera, it's not like that. And then...
So this is what we're working with, right?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, but then I was just like, really, Ellen? And he was like, yeah, when the cameras ain't on, Ellen is...
Here are some of the things, the accusations made against Ellen. TV writer Benjamin Simon replied to Porter's tweet with, she has a sensitive nose, so everyone must chew gum from a bowl outside her office before talking to her, and if she thinks you smell that day, you have to go home and shower. Reasonable.
That's fine.
Okay.
I think what happens is, like, she's the king or queen or fucking bull dyke. I don't know what you call her, right? But
the bull cracker.
The bull cracker. She's the bull cracker, right? Of her kingdom. So when you have your kingdom, you decide the rules.
Yeah. David Letterman used to have a rule, even if you're like a guest on the show, nobody walks down the hall. Nobody's in the hall when he's walking down the hall.
That's interesting.
Which, in my mind, people were making an asshole thing, but I'm like, he probably just wants his time before the show.
You don't want people uninterrupted come up to him.
I want to get in the zone.
That's another thing is like what I'll try to do, and what I'm sure Akaash will try to do is like we'll make arguments for why these are reasonable. And
yeah, because I'm hearing them, I'm like,
what a fucking asshole. Yeah, but sometimes there are good arguments for people acting what is perceived as a dickhead.
Now, I won't defend all these. That's the one that I was like, I guess, like...
Son, the only issue I have with that is she don't make people take gum right before they enter the office of the building. Like, you should have good breath for everybody in the building. Okay. Like, we've all worked with people whose breath fucking stink.
Yeah.
And then you got to talk to this guy all day.
Yeah.
Right? There's this guy following around Charlemagne. Remember that writer dude who wrote Gangster, American Gangster?
Yeah.
That old white man, were you working with us back then?
I don't think so.
So the old white guy that wrote American Gangster, he was following Charlemagne around to write a New York Times article. And this guy would close talk to you, and his fucking mouth stunk. His breath stunk. It smelled like tuna sandwiches. It was horrendous. And I remember this entire time going like, I wish there was some way where I could force him to clean his mouth.
And I'll say this about that story. If Diddy did that, I'd be like, that's great. Diddy's great. Diddy's the best. If that's a Diddy story, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I guess we already have it in our minds. He's kind of an asshole and he's brutally honest and all that. But like, I'd be like, yeah, that's Diddy.
And also, if she framed it like this, she was like, everybody here deserves to work in a environment that is conducive to conversation. So you must take a bite of this gum when you come in so your breath is good. Sometimes you don't realize your breath is good, but you must do it. And also, if you smell bad, you're not showering, you're insulting the people who work around you.
Yep. Easy sell. That's
this
easy.
Is great.
I think you tell them in a nice way. You don't force them to go home and shower.
No, you got to go.
Because that's like telling everybody in the office, hey, this person stinks today. Go the fuck home.
No,
or you can nicely bring them to the side and be like, is everything okay? And like, just what if they going through something, they depressed or some shit like that? Like, don't embarrass them in front of the whole staff.
That shit works, bro.
Also, sensitive nose. It's a woman. Like, everybody in here got a girl and they got some weird, and probably we have one too, but I'm too sexist to admit it. They got some weird personal quirk that you're like, that's just some shit she does. I mean, she's just, she does this thing. She hates this thing, whatever. Like
Yeah, but you don't call her out in public.
No, I won't call my girl out, but every girl has these like idiosyncratic, like, this is just a weird thing I'm
This is
thinking
just
about. Ellen got a strong ass nose.
Is what she's saying.
Okay.
Ellen's thing is she got a strong ass nose. She can't, and if you're fucking worth, hundreds of millions of dollars and motherfucker smells to you, you can send her home.
All right.
That I don't think is super nice.
Next.
hear one's-
A new staff member was told every day she picks someone different to really hate. It's not your fault. Just suck it up for the day and she'll be mean to someone else the next day. They didn't believe it, but it ended up being entirely true.
That I can believe, and I do know people like that.
Isn't that better than being mean to everyone?
Nah, yo.
Like, think about it. You're
Nah,
just
yo.
mean to one single
Nah, yo.
person at the office.
Because that's bullying, and we won't stand for bullies on any level.
You're a bully. You bully me all the time.
We talking about bully
You're
you,
a fucking
son.
bully, bro.
Nah,
oh,
son.
gosh, you're a bully.
Shut the fuck up and do the next tweet.
See what I'm talking about? Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Bro, this guy goes on Chrome's Got Talent. He can't wait to trash motherfuckers. They ain't even singing yet.
That's the best thing. I love that shit.
No, I didn't trash anybody. Only the guy who just said, hey, look at my weed. I have no talent. All right, man, grow up. Grow the fuck up, dog.
I was actually going to tell you that. I was going to tell Drew needs to start fucking getting at these motherfuckers more. Treat it like the front row at your shows.
I do.
If anybody
Nah,
can
you
be the
too
Simon,
nice.
it's you.
Say again?
Mark be the most vicious, yo.
Yeah.
Mark be
Mark's
low-key
scared,
sniping all
son.
these
He
people,
scared,
yo.
bro.
He be shitting
He
on
feel
everybody,
bad.
yo.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but he says it under his breath in the back. Like, they don't really hear that shit.
After they leave the chat.
You gotta do it to their face. No, but
I do like Kyle Larson, bro.
Is it? My feeling of this is like, yes, I'm gonna roast people and I'm gonna fuck with them, but at the same time, you gotta understand, like, a lot of times these people, when they join the Chrome's Got Talent thing, they're like, yo, man, it's so great to meet you. I love your stuff.
You're in a very
all
tough
this kind of
spot there.
stuff. Like, nobody's a fan and respects Simon Cowell. You know what I mean? Like, no one looks at Simon Cowell and be like, you're great at what you do. What do you do again?
Yeah, they don't love him beyond America's Got Talent.
Yeah, they're like, you have an opportunity for me. I want to use you for
I'm
your
saying you're the
opportunity.
one who could get away with it. Or maybe Alex
But
could.
I do be fucking with them.
But
You
and
know what
also
I mean?
it's hard if like somebody's singing and they're nervous and it's like some
wanna
sweet
build them
girl.
up.
It's like, yo, I don't want to shit on this person. But a guy who's like, hey bro, I love you. Look at my weed.
They
Go
get it.
fuck yourself, yo.
Nah, they get it. These
Yeah.
people get it. The other thing is, like, I truly want people to do their best.
Yeah.
So if I started out trashing them,
100%.
well, but if their shit sucks, then we go after it.
Yeah.
You know? Unless it's a delusional girl and she's just singing crazy, then that's just fun to watch.
So, everyone, request to come on Chrome's Got
Yeah.
Talent.
Okay. I worked Real Food Daily, served her at brunch. She wrote a letter to the owner and complained about my chipped nail polish. Not that it was on her plate, but just that it was on my hand. I had worked till closing the night before, and this was the next morning. I almost got fired.
A letter's crazy. Writing a letter, the level of white woman that is to write a letter, that's wild, yo.
Yeah, she's.
That's
don't know. This
wild, yo. Writing a letter?
Motherfuckers, when they get
I have another
powers,
food
they
one.
get crazy, man.
She polices her crew's lunch orders. Nobody allowed to eat fish. They would come hide on our stage to eat when they wanted to be away from her.
Yo, that's great.
You still feel these are reasonable?
Say what?
You still standing by their reasonable?
Nobody want to smell fish all day, bro.
So, this guy.
If you
fantastic,
don't
son.
have to. If you don't have to.
Fish is fantastic. Now, if you got 150 people, if you coming into my office and you got to chew gum, cool. I'm talking to 5 people a day. 150 people on the show and none of them can eat
Nah,
fish.
this one's fire right here. An old friend worked on her lot, smiled and said good afternoon to her one day, and she became unhinged. Who do you think you are? You don't look at me. Yada, yada, yada.
Yo,
yeah, that's
That bitch is real, bro. Ellen is not fucking around, bro. Come on. Come on, yo.
Yo, where's the one? There was one foul ass one where somebody's gonna go to another job, and then Ellen like begs them, like, "Yo, please stay. Don't take this job." They go to Ellen respectfully, and like, "Yo, I'm gonna take this other job. It's a great opportunity, whatever." Ellen's like, "Please, I need you. Please, you gotta stay with me, whatever." Fired the bitch a week later.
No.
Yeah, it's there somewhere.
I don't see it.
Let me see if I can find it.
Maybe it's in the in more, but that's wild. But you know what? This is what it's like when you have a girlfriend. This is what I think a lot of people don't realize, right? It's like we're shocked that a woman is capable of these things, and under normal circumstances, you should be shocked,
Yeah.
right? But then you realize that she's a bull.
She's a bullcracker.
She's a bullcracker,
Right.
right? And when you're a bullcracker, you have to deal with a woman, and she flips bitches, right? I don't think Portia Rossi was
Probably.
also a bullcracker.
I think we're just assuming that though because she was cute.
What's
Are you just
por-
assuming that because she was pretty?
100%. I don't believe in beautiful lesbians, bro. I don't believe in beautiful bullcrackers, bro. I don't think they exist, dog, for real.
I heard that like
Beautiful bullcrackers?
I heard this like 10 years ago from another Alex we're cool with. He's
Go.
like, they're all bi. Every pretty lesbian is bisexual.
If you're a beautiful
and I have yet to
bullcracker-
see that disproven.
Yeah, if you're a beautiful bullcracker,
Gorgeous bullcracker.
gorgeous, beautiful bullcracker is fun too.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're like a bad bitch, beautiful bullcracker,
Right, okay, I got you.
there's
What is
no
it
way
again?
you're 100% lesbian. I can't buy that.
If you're a bad bitch, beautiful bullcracker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
you're-
can't be.
If you're a beautiful bad bitch bullcracker. Son, there's no way. There's no way. You know what Ellen is? She's just Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone grown up. Like if Macaulay Culkin, what's his name?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, what's the character's name? in
Kevin
Home Alone?
McAllister's
She's
son.
Kevin McAllister
Yo,
grown
I
up.
know you don't know that cracker's name, yo.
Son, I did not know that cracker's name.
Yo.
But I think that, yeah, I think she's just the grown-up version of that. And that's fine. And she's a fucking bitch. But you know what? That's what it is. That's when you have to deal with some annoying wife all day. That's going to wear on you. If you have to go home and deal with your annoying wife, who probably has shitty-ass breath, okay? Probably loves eating fish. All she's doing is correcting the wife shit at home, at work. So she don't got to deal with that at work. You got to blame Portia de Rossi.
Portia?
Is that her name?
Yeah.
I gotta see this bitch.
Yeah. She's pretty.
Word?
She's pretty bullcracker.
She's a pretty bullcracker.
Yo,
What?
I'm trying to find this story. I can't find it, but it's there somewhere.
This funny bitch.
Yeah, she's in Arrested Development.
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah.
Word?
I didn't
I didn't know
watch
she
that.
was lesbian. She didn't give me lesbian vibes when I watched.
I don't think she
Arrested
is.
Development.
There you go.
And then another one she
Wow.
had Anne Hesh. Another one she flipped. Ellen flips bitches, bruh.
Nah, Ellen may be Tiger King in
She's
this
the
bitch.
fucking Joe Exotic.
She's Tiger King.
She's fucking Joe
She's not even
Exotic.
a lesbian, son.
She's no, Ellen's lesbian.
No. This girl, Portia.
Neither of them are lesbian.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense now. So your deal also, Ellen is stressed because she knows that she has a woman at home that really isn't into her.
Yeah.
She's into the lifestyle. She's into the power. She's into the opportunity that Ellen can give you. But she's not really into you, so you're stressed. That hurts you. That's Joe Exotic. Yeah.
Yo.
This shit makes all the sense.
That's it.
Yo, if she offs herself, son.
No, she's not going to off herself. But
You never know.
she's not going to off herself. Yeah, real talk.
I'm looking for a story. I just try to pop in and contribute. You know what I mean? That's all.
Anyway, all right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second, pay some bills here. Now, look, you're inside. You haven't had a haircut. Your hair's growing, all right? Maybe some of you guys are realizing that hair's thinning. Maybe you were moving so fast that you didn't realize that you were thinning before, but you've had a lot more time to look in the mirror, and you're like, damn, some of my shit is going. Well, guess what? You don't have to lose it all. That's right. Matter of fact, you can even have some of it grow back. You do it with Keeps. Okay. I've been on the active ingredient that's in Keeps for probably 10 years right now. Full head of hair, baby. All right. I noticed some thinning. I was like, I got to get ahead of this. The best way to do it, I promise you the best way to do it is to do it before it's gone. Okay. It's not going to take a bald head and grow hair back. Sorry, you're fucked. That being said, it will maintain everything you do have and in some cases grow back hair that was gone. That's what happened for me. It grew back. So you want to catch it before it's gone. You catch it in its early stages and then you don't have to go bald. Simple as that. Simple as that. I bullshit you not. I did it and it fucking worked for me and my hair grew back thicker. It was nuts. So, keeps.com, okay? Keeps.com/flagrant. Use flagrant. You can get a program to make sure your hair grows back, to keep everything you have. The number one indicator for a guy aging well is hair. Simple as that. You don't have your hair, people don't say you look good for your age. You do have your hair, they say you look amazing for your age. Simple as that. Number one indicator. Keeps.com/flagrant. You can get a program starting for $10 a month. And for a limited time, you can get your first month free. So go to keeps.com. That's KEEPS.com/flagrant. Get ahead of this shit right now while you're in quarantine. You're not doing anything. You might as well start. You might as well start growing your fucking hair back. You might as well get that mop back on your head. Keep it sexy so you're ready to go post-quarantine. Matter of fact, that's a great idea right there.
Ooh.
Get through that awkward stage where you're growing out your hair while you're not seeing anybody. Come out looking fresh. Keeps.com/flagrant. Go get that right now. Let's get back to the show. Next, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? What else do we got?
You think? Oh, Floyd. I want to know your take on Floyd saying he wants to be not only a boxing trainer,
Yeah.
TBE
He wants to be the
boxing
best
trainer, the best ever.
The best ever boxing trainer. So being the best ever boxing trainer requires some luck because you have to have the best ever boxer. Nobody can take someone who's trash and then turn them into the best ever.
Right.
Right?
Fair
So
enough.
Roger Mayweather, his uncle who trained him for the majority of his career, might go down as one of the best trainers ever because he trained the best fighter ever.
Yeah.
You know? And so you need some luck. You need to spot some talent, and you also need to be able to like nurture that talent and make sure that these other promoters don't steal them from you, etc. I don't think that he's going to want to put in that work, and I don't think he's going to want to put in that effort. And I also don't think that he's going to find an athlete that is as dedicated as Floyd was.
Yeah.
So like the thing about Floyd is he had unbelievable skills, but he wasn't so athletic that he can't teach it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, if Vince Carter, maybe that's a bad example. Let's name an athletic freak. This is a better example. Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq can't teach anyone how to play basketball
Right.
because Shaq had something that no one else has.
Right.
And that's how he dominated basketball.
Yeah.
While he did have a nice touch and all these things, at the end of the day, he's 300 pounds and he can bounce around on his tippy toes.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do that.
Yeah. Mad light-footed, can dance his ass off. Like
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hakeem Olajuwon can teach you how to play basketball. Charles Barkley can teach you how to play basketball. Unbelievably athletic, but he's 6'4" and he's getting rebounding titles.
Yeah.
He can teach you things. That's why they say point guards make the best coaches, right?
Right.
Because they're the smallest guy on the fucking floor. They have to learn how to play this game up here. Right. TJ McConnell is going to make a great coach one day. Trash NBA player or decent NBA player, but coach, he'll be unbelievable.
Right.
So I think Floyd, in my opinion, knows the game of boxing so fucking well that he can teach someone to be a great boxer. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say that is not because of his physical ability. It's because he didn't have a single hole in his game.
Right.
And when you don't have a hole in your game at all, you've studied the game well.
Yeah.
So the defense was impenetrable. He had a counter to anything that you could possibly throw at him. I think he can teach that to someone. Is he going to get lucky enough to have a generational talent under him during that reign as a trainer? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think he's gonna have the patience for it.
Yo,
I don't
one,
think-
I don't know if he's gonna have patience. Two, I don't know if a generational talent of a boxer is gonna be willing to swallow their ego to be trained by someone more famous than them.
Yeah.
That is rare. You're the up and coming boxer. You're Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis wants to be the man, but when you with Floyd, you're not the man.
Right.
And I don't know if a young boxer can handle that.
Two things. One, to your point, to that point, somebody said this about racing and boxing, like foot racing, like running, are the two sports that require the most confidence.
Yeah.
I have to know I'm going to knock this motherfucker out. There cannot be a shadow of a doubt. Otherwise, it's over. Same with a foot race. I have to know I'm faster than this guy.
Why does a foot race do that? I feel like
It's just the same like track star mentality of just like, he was just like, it's just you. It's an individual sport.
Yeah.
And it's just the most primal shit. Running and fighting are the two most primal things.
I don't know about that running thing, but go on, make your point. I don't want to interrupt.
If you're a boxer, you have to have an ego. You have to. This is a primal thing. I'm literally trying to survive out here.
Yeah.
So if you need an ego, you probably won't be able to swallow your ego for Floyd because you need that ego.
Yeah.
Whereas a basketball player, you're one of 12, one of 14, whatever. There's a coach always. Okay, I can defer to my coach. I can swallow my ego.
Yeah.
I'll get my time on the floor, whatever. I think it's different if you're a boxer because it's just you.
Yeah.
And it's the shit that requires the most ego.
Yeah.
Like if I think I could knock a motherfucker out, you know how fucking egotistical that is? How confident that is?
Yeah.
My thought was, I don't know if this is a real thing Floyd is doing or if he's just trying to shift a narrative that suddenly popped up last week with NBA YoungBoy and his daughter.
100%. 100%. Like,
I don't
he's
even
deadbeat daddy right now.
Yeah, I don't even think this is real.
Yeah, it might not be real at all. And it might be him shifting narrative, and then that's kind of smart. But, I mean, if he's trying to do it with his son, there's no way. There's never in history will a super successful, wealthy boxer's kid be greater than him.
Never.
The only time it's ever happened, and not greater than him, but be as successful in their field, the only time it's ever happened was with Layla Ali. So Muhammad Ali and then Layla, and Layla was the best female boxer at the time, but like how many female boxers are there? They're not even like professional athletes, right?
Yeah.
They all have like side jobs. They work at fucking FedEx or some shit like that. You're not really competing against the best in the world.
Right.
Right? But what you have to go through as a human to go to boxing is so intense. You have to have no other opportunity.
Right.
You have to have nothing else in your life.
Right.
You go to boxing because you have nothing. Greg Hardy is an MMA fighter right now.
Yeah.
Greg Hardy was an NFL star.
Yeah.
Now he's an MMA fighter. Why is he that?
Because he got arrested and his career is over. His NFL career is over.
Exactly. There's no other opportunity for that man on this planet.
Right.
It is be a bouncer at a nightclub in Vegas or be in the MMA.
Right.
Simple as that. His kid, Floyd Mayweather's kid, has tens of millions of dollars in his name already, probably. You cannot go out there and get punched in the face and be willing to risk it all if you have that kind of money in your bank account.
It makes sense that boxing would be the most like that, but I can't think of a father-son sports parent in any sport.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Was Ken Griffey? Ken Griffey was good. Ken Griffey Sr. How good was he? You can have Del Curry, Steph Curry. You can have
Good point.
a good player or like a pretty good role player, and then his son is a fucking star. That happens.
You're right. That's a great point, which is they don't have the extreme circumstances necessary to dedicate themselves maniacally to a sport to be great.
And it also seems like, I mean, this is going off of Zaire, Wade, and Bronny. They don't seem... It seems like to get to the NBA at least, it's just such a fucking genetics lotto beyond everything.
Yeah.
And those guys won the lotto, and their kids got great genes, but
it's not
the same.
lottery genes.
It's not lotto genes.
Yeah.
These are mega millions. Fucking LeBron James that's one of one human beings on earth.
Yeah.
Him, Zion, there's like a handful of those guys. Your kid's not going to be that.
Yeah.
Your kid will be athletic as fuck. It won't be you.
Yeah. Yeah. You are the freak. You are the random mutation.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. It rarely happens. Though you do see mediocre professionals or like college level players producing these amazing kids.
Right.
And not all of them, but a lot of times it happens.
Joe Bean Bryant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Right. Steph Curry, like all these guys. And Dell was no slouch. He was a really good player. But I think what happens is you pass on some good genetic material.
Yeah.
But you also pass on work ethic and training.
And the understanding of the game.
Understanding of the game.
And with Floyd, because his dad was a boxer as
well.
well.
His dad was a boxer. And his dad or his uncle was really successful. It was like multiple,
But those are the guys that also got to rely on their mind more. Like Floyd did. But when you're Del Curry, you got to rely on understanding the game more than a genetic freak, more than I don't know. He wasn't good, but Corey Maggette was a genetic freak.
Yes.
He didn't have to require... Dell had to know the game, had to understand everything. Yeah. So he could pass that on to Steph.
Yeah.
And Steph got the resources, and Steph can, he can craft the perfect jumper, whatever, learn how to play point guard. And then
the
he's
shoes
good.
weren't too big to fill.
And the shoes weren't too big to fill.
Sometimes the shoes are too big to fill, and that just weighs on you. And kind of
that shadow, you can't get out of the shadow.
Like Austin Rivers.
Yeah.
I think Doc's shoes are too big. And I don't think they're too big as a player. But I think as a coach, they're actually too big.
Right.
And he just can't get out of that fucking shadow. And that weighs on him like psychologically. Like you also need to be a little bit of a sociopath, you know, to be successful at a sport.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the most impressive things about LeBron is that he's not that sociopathic, at least doesn't seem it.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd have 7 rings if he was.
Yeah.
But he's so good, he can have empathy and still win.
Yeah.
That's rare, bro.
And again, I'm reading this book. It's called The Soul of Basketball, and it goes through the 2011 season when the Mavs won the championship. And Pat Riley does some interviews, and he talks about LeBron. He's like, don't get that shit twisted. He wants to win more than anything.
Yeah.
But it seemed like Riley had trouble understanding that LeBron was like fragile in certain ways, and like he couldn't really be the villain, whereas Kobe is just no problem being the villain. I don't give a fuck who likes me.
Any means necessary.
But LeBron wants to win, but like he was very uncomfortable being the villain.
Yeah.
But he also needed things his way. He didn't like most players. He's like routine. LeBron didn't seem to like the routine.
Yeah.
You know, another little interesting story. He said, I don't know if you remember the beginning of that year when the Heat first formed the Big Three. They were like losing a lot of games, and there was one game against the Mavericks early in the year where Spoelstra was trying to talk to LeBron. The coach was trying to talk to LeBron, and LeBron just like bumped his shoulder and walked past him.
Yes.
And there was this huge national story, and LeBron was like, yo, I didn't even see him. I don't know what the deal was, whatever. The next day, they had a meeting, Bosh, Wade, and LeBron with Pat Riley, and then Pat's talking to them, whatever, explaining, they're saying their piece. LeBron is looking down for the most part. And then at the end of the meeting, he goes, yeah, don't you ever get the itch? And Pat's like, what itch? And he goes, the itch to coach. And Pat's like, guys, I'm not going to coach. That's not going to be a thing. And then LeBron is like, all right, fine. And then as he gets up to walk out, he starts scratching his thigh. Like, hey, it's itchy over here. You need to start scratching. And Pat still wouldn't do it. But it was interesting. LeBron was ready to get Spo out. For real, for real. Like, he's dropping hints to Pat Riley.
Yeah.
Let's get this guy fired.
Yeah.
It's cool little stories like that you hear about this season.
I'm surprised Wade didn't protect him because that was always Wade's guy.
I think it was Pat's guy the most.
Who?
Spoelstra.
Yeah, maybe he was Pat's guy, but he was Wade's personal coach. Like when Wade was on the team,
Right.
Each assistant coach will usually handle a player.
Yeah.
And he was Wade's handler.
Okay.
So I think that's how he kind of got grandfathered into that head coaching position because Wade was cool with it and he was the Don.
Right. Okay.
Right. And, but yeah, again, he really earned the respect of Pat Riley because I think he started as like a tape guy.
He was like a video tape. Yeah, some shit like that. And I think Riley was just like, I believe in this guy. This is the guy.
Yeah.
I don't care. And I think Wade also wanted, at that point, it's all like, they're all trying to be finicky and whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah.
A lot of people don't realize also that like the decisions on the team don't always get made by the coach. The coach executes the decisions of the front office.
Right.
So if the front office says to the coach, hey, we want to double LeBron,
Yeah.
then you double LeBron. And the coach executes that to the player.
And that's a healthy team.
That is a healthy team. That is a team that has culture. Now, a team like the Dallas Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
They'll probably give the keys to, what's the guy look like
Carlisle.
Jim Carrey? Yeah. To Carlisle, right? And they'll go, he does look like Jim Carrey. And then they'll give the keys to them. You can do whatever you want because we trust you.
Right.
But a brand new guy, like a Nick Nurse on the Raptors, you bring him in because you trust him, but you also say, Nick, we want to do this, and that's up to you to execute.
Yeah. If the coach you trust to instill a culture, once you see that, all right, that's
then you
yours.
let him go.
But before that, this is what and if you're Pat Riley, it was also with LeBron, like, apparently he explained to him in the meetings, this is not going to be like Cleveland. Cleveland, apparently he would hang out at the practice facility all day because he ran it.
Yeah.
Pat was like, you're going to do this and this and this, and then you're free to go home.
And that's why LeBron
LeBron
left.
would go home. Yeah.
LeBron left because he didn't get treated like a king.
Yeah. He also won championships, I think, because he didn't get treated like a king.
100%. I mean, how many has he won since?
One. And they let him do whatever he wanted, and he got one, and then...
Got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we talking about, boys? What else we got?
There's some news that New York is going to get 5,000 COVID tests per week, and this is from India. So thank you, Akaash. People coming through.
Son, we the GOATs, man.
You're coming through.
Wait, what's going on?
So
Y'all are getting 5,000 COVID tests a week
no,
thanks to us.
50,000 a week
Thanks to us.
supplied from India.
Where does... I hate this.
What?
Yeah, you would.
I don't get it. Like, you got fucking babies starving on the street and you're making COVID tests. Why don't you give some fucking rice to the babies on the street? Stop making COVID tests.
Can y'all send back some fucking rice, please?
Dude, countries are so odd, bro.
Okay.
Like, y'all got a space program and you got little babies starving on the street.
We don't got space.
Say
We got
again?
too many. We don't got space. We need to explore space because we got too many people. That's
Wait a
the whole
minute, there's
problem.
no space in all of India?
You been to India, son?
I seen it.
Ain't no space in India, yo.
What about in the mountains?
If this room was India, there would be 14 of us in here.
Really?
Bruh, it's in no space
It's
nowhere.
just odd to me. Like,
It's
as an Indian, you're not
1.3 billion.
upset. As an Indian, you're not upset
About what?
when you see like the way the spending is going. Like 50,000 kits that you're giving to America. You're in no position to give America anything. Give your people shit first, then you give it to
Son,
America.
this is
That's a
helping
PR move, yo.
It's PR because we need your shit later.
You're gonna get our shit. We're gonna call you. When are we not?
You can call us when you need something.
Yes,
And,
that's how the world works.
Hey, look, exactly. You need some COVID tests? We got you. Throw us something.
Why do y'all have so many COVID tests?
Because we all doctors.
No, you're not. Not there. I feel like your doctor's here.
We probably sending them back to cousins like, hey man, just in case. You know what I mean? On the low. We shipping
What?
them. We shipping them from
Shipping
here to
your own
India.
COVID
It's
test?
a fucking triangle. You know what I mean?
But in all seriousness,
Hey, we ship them from fucking Jersey.
that don't make
over
you
to India.
get curious a little bit. You're not like, why the fuck we got all these COVID tests?
No, I don't know. I
I mean, they don't have them. They making them fast
Why are they making them?
because that's
because we're
what they
paying
can
a
make.
lot.
Oh, we're paying for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's being donated.
Oh.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh.
We're buying it.
The
from
way that you said it,
Oh,
India, you said India is shipping.
I'd have believed either because we have such big hearts.
No. We're buying them, but
Right.
it's just that when we should be getting them from the federal government, we have to rely on India to
Who do you
provide.
think
us
is
with
fucking? Who do you think is paying India?
New York? This is New York made a deal with India directly.
New York.
Yeah,
Cuomo, state
it's actually
government.
Bloomberg. It's a city thing.
Bloomberg, yo, Bloomberg
Yeah.
gets
I mean, De
slept on,
Blasio.
dog.
My bad. De Blasio. I'm bugging.
I was
De
like,
Blasio.
Yeah.
De Blasio doing something.
I don't know if you read this article, B.
Son, I'm looking at it right now. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio announces it will be getting tens of thousands of coronavirus testing kits from a company in Camel, India.
Camel.
Yeah, no. I was saving that one. It is from Camel.
Camel.
It is Camel, India.
What's the name of his website? Sandcracker.com.
Son,
Nah, just look at it. It's trending
Keep
right
going.
now.
Keep
you're the
going.
best, yo. Khaled knew who he was talking about.
Son, I'm just reading tweets.
It's just a tweet.
Yeah,
There's
bunch of
more
tweets.
to this
It's
I don't fucking get.
trending.
Maybe they're using like money and like the disaster stimulus to do it or something like that. But I find it hard to believe. Everybody all of a sudden has these fucking COVID tests and shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we should be. I don't think it matters to test everybody. I was talking to one doctor who brought up a good point. She was like, "Stop wasting money on tests.
Yeah.
People who have it. They've spread it. Let's put all that money toward treatment for people who do have it and it's bad enough that they're in the hospital."
Nah, I like to test because then if you had it already, you got tested if you have antibodies or if you have it. And then if you're one of those two people, you can go back into
I don't want to spend
society.
too much time on this, but like to test the 10 million people in New York, if we're getting 50,000 a week, is how long? 20 weeks?
Yeah.
That's 4 or 5 months. At that point, it's not worth it.
Let's talk about something that's actually important. Okay. NYU scientists, largest U.S. study of COVID-19. I hate that they even call it that. Finds obesity the funniest name for corona, smallcocks. Okay, NYU scientists, the largest U.S. study of smallcocks finds obesity the single biggest chronic factor in New York City's hospitalizations. Doctors at NYU Langone Health Center, conducted the largest study so far of U.S. hospital admissions of coronavirus. Focused on New York City, they found obesity, along with age, was the biggest deciding factor in hospitals admissions, which may suggest the role of hyperinflammatory reactions that can happen in those with the disease. That being said, I need all y'all fat fucks to keep that same energy, okay? All right, I want this big is beautiful shit. I want y'all to keep that same fucking energy with this. Don't start losing weight now that it can kill you like we've been telling you for your entire fucking lives. That being fat is not healthy and it's bad for you. It is the number one reason, that and age. You know how that people kept saying this shit, that it's an old person disease, it's only killing old people? It's killing fat people as well. Okay? So we gonna need Lizzo and all these motherfucking biggest beautiful bitches out here that can't tell you how good it is to be fat. You're helping people die. You're enabling the coronavirus. You're basically telling people, keep smoking cigarettes during corona. Keep vaping during corona.
Yeah. Fat people they're not motivated by fear of death, though. Otherwise they'd have been lost weight. So this ain't going to reach them.
I don't think that they believe fatness causes fear of death. That's my issue with the body positivity movement, is they don't equate obesity to death. They equate obesity to the size of their bones. This stupid thing where like, I'm just big boned. Have you ever seen a skeleton and
people don't
it's
say
big
that
boned?
no more.
What?
People aren't saying that anymore.
Yes, they are.
The biggest beautiful movement is not I'm fat, or I'm not fat, I'm just big bone. It's I'm fat and that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what Jamil. This is the problem. And I root for this brown girl, but
They really think that's their body type.
No, they don't.
They do.
All their fat they think is attributed to being big boned.
Not just the size of their bones, but their body type. This is how I am. This is my body type.
I'm more predisposed to being fat.
I don't even think that they word it like that. You're talking to retards, bro. You're talking to people who don't understand science.
You think they all just because they don't read nutrition labels doesn't mean they don't understand them.
They don't understand science, bro. They're not like me. They're not like me, dog. They don't understand it. What's that? What is that?
Doing, gang?
Yo, dude, they don't understand science like me. Ask me anything about science. I know it.
I don't wanna.
Any question you have.
Yo, what's the cheap and easy way to make a light bulb?
The cheapest and easiest way to make a light bulb is you rub your hands together real fast and then you touch it. What?
How is the internet created?
Say again?
How is the internet created?
Jews. Okay, what else?
Okay,
No, but seriously, let's get back to these fat people, right? So the idea, now they're faced with a real, they're faced with the repercussions for their actions. Usually fat people face the repercussions for their actions much older, right? Like there's no body positivity amongst like 7-year-old fat people.
Because there are no 7-year-old fat
Because they're
people.
dead.
Yeah.
You died from being fat.
Yeah.
Right? Simple as that, right?
Yeah.
So, but at a young age, there's this big is beautiful shit. There's this, whatever, my curves or my body, all this other fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
And then we go, hey, that's unhealthy. And they go, you're shaming us.
Yeah.
Like, we're not shaming you. We're trying to keep you alive.
Yeah.
This is called trying to keep you alive.
Right.
Okay? Any health professional will tell you the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Now that Corona's here and it's expediting that process, are they going to keep the same energy with Big is Beautiful?
They have no energy. That's why they're fat.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That was a good joke. Now answer my fucking question. Okay? You're avoiding this like a fat person in celery. Where's the ranch dressing?
I don't think they're going to change, though. I don't
again?
think fat people will stop being fat.
But are they going to keep the same energy during Corona? So my question is, the information is out there saying that big is not beautiful. Big will kill you because of Corona.
Yeah.
Are they going to keep telling fat people, hey, you should be big and you should be proud of how big you are?
So to me, it's about the enablers, the skinny people who
If
say,
you don't answer the question I'm asking.
I'm trying to fucking help you. God damn, this motherfucker too impatient, yo.
Fucking yes or no.
Yo,
bro.
man.
It's a yes or no.
Just, why are you
It's a
so impatient?
motherfucker- You're a
Because what you
bully.
say don't make no
You're a
fucking
bully.
sense, son.
Stop bullying me.
It don't make no fucking
Stop
sense.
bullying me. Wait, explain why it doesn't make sense, because I think it does make sense.
It's not about the fat people themselves.
Andrew's acting like a fat person waiting on their food.
Where is it?
It's like working with Ellen. You know what I mean? Motherfucker can't wait on nothing. God damn, son.
You beautiful bitch bulldog.
But go.
Bull bitch crack ass.
The question, do not call me a bullcracker. That is my word. No, but what I'm saying is, it's easy to say big is beautiful when there isn't a virus that's killing
But
you
this isn't-
because you're big.
Yeah, the fat people they're still going to say big is beautiful. I want to know.
I was always asking.
Now, I want to know what I'm saying to add to your point and make it not fall apart is maybe the people who enable fat. Because fat people ain't going to change, son.
Yeah.
Hold
they
on.
weren't
People
listening
been-
before. They're not going to listen now.
Bro, they've been
That's
ready to
not
die.
true. That's not
the name of
true.
Biggie's first album. Ready to die because I'm fat.
No, that's funny. No. This is the thing. They're not listening because fatness doesn't affect you now. This is what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get across. That you're not fucking listening.
I
to.
understand your
Stop
point.
talking! Okay, right?
Son, Ellen out here, yo.
So listen. I get Ellen now. I get Ellen. Okay, right?
This white nigga wild.
Okay. The reason why nobody takes fatness seriously, and I do mean this sincerely, the reason why nobody takes fatness seriously is the same reason why nobody takes alcoholism seriously, because it doesn't kill you now. It's why nobody takes cigarettes seriously. It doesn't kill you now, right? Everybody will go, all right, in 20 years, I'll deal with my smoking cigarettes. It doesn't, in 20 years, I'll deal with my whatever, right? We agree with that. That's fair. It's not an immediate thing, whereas like, what is something that is an immediate death? maybe heroin. That's not even that immediate. AIDS, yeah. What are other things that are just like immediate?
Son, what's more immediate than
Say again? Yeah, any illness or something that we take seriously because it could kill you in the now. No, that's not now. Let's say you've traveled to a foreign country and you get Ebola, right? We took Ebola really seriously.
Yeah.
Right? Because it could kill you fucking now. One of those things, right? So since we can put it off, we don't take it that seriously. Well, now it's been proven that it will kill you now. Immediately. Corona, because you're fat, is going to kill you. So can you maintain a big is beautiful movement? Whether it's the enablers or the fat people themselves, can you maintain that movement knowing that the death is now, not 20 years from now?
Yes.
How?
Because they don't think it will happen to them. That's everybody that anything bad happens to. But now we know
it does.
But they don't think it will happen to that individual person. It can happen to other big people. It won't happen to me. It won't happen to me. You know, some shit can be dangerous, but you're like, yeah, it won't happen to me. I'm fine. Fat people in particular are the kings of it won't happen to me.
Right, but that's true, and I understand that, and I believe that most of them will operate like that. Yeah. But let's talk about the Jamils or whatever like that.
So that's who I think. Now, this is what I was trying to get at. They're also fat. Yeah, but not only would you kill you, not obese. They're not obese. These people who are like big is beautiful, they're not obese. Maybe whatever.
It's all obese.
Now, not only could you being fat kill you.
Why do we have levels to fat?
It could kill me.
Grossy or not. Ain't no people out here like, I'm fat, I'm not obese. Yes, you are.
I mean, there are levels, though.
Are there?
Yes.
There's 2 levels.
Nah.
You fucked a few not skinny girls, I'm assuming.
And I wasn't going, well, they weren't obese.
They were Lizzos?
So when I was trying to pick
they were Lizzos?
This fucking obese cracker up, bro. This fucking... She wasn't a fat cracker, she was a biscuit.
It's a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
But you fucked a few Lizzos in your day.
Nah. One Lizzo.
No, but why? So all skinny girls and a Lizzo?
They were gross.
Son, there's an overweight range and an obese range.
It's too many ranges.
But that's what I'm saying. There's two different ranges.
Bro, listen.
So no, it's fine. I'm just saying Andy probably fucked a few Lizzos.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, yeah.
Okay, fair.
How was that?
Say again?
How was that gushy pussy?
Honestly, it's not as wet as they claim it to be. Like, fat bitches always got this thing where like, oh, it's tighter because there's more pushed together or whatever like that. And it's not. It's not. It's the same. It's pussy. Pussy's pussy. Pussy will maintain.
The head is different, though.
Say again?
The head?
Oh, yeah, that,
that's different.
I mean, they're trained having things in their mouth all the time.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Nah, it is.
They're lazier.
Yeah, but there's more cushion.
They're probably breathing on it all heavy because they're getting tired.
Yeah, they run out of breath and shit like that. They can't breathe out of their nose. They're all asthmatic and shit. It's not as good, dude. It's not as good. They can't breathe out of their nose. That goes away. That goes away. They got fucking sleep apnea, dude. I mean,
but how good would that feel on your dick? Probably, yeah.
The little ball
right?
going on your dick. Maybe it's possible. But going back to the thing. Okay, so the Jamils.
So the enablers. Now you could get corona and it could kill you, but also it's more likely to kill me if you being obese affects you getting corona and it spreads. Now you being fat is not just a you problem.
But it doesn't affect you getting it. You get it the same way. It affects you when you have it.
It's not more easily transmittable if it gets worse. It's just the same?
Yeah, it's just a virus.
Well,
come on, son. Why are you acting like you don't know these things? You're Indian. That same
energy.
If everybody's there, that's all I'm saying is bullshit. So I can't wait to hear Jamil tell people to go be fat right now, or all these other go be fat activists, when you know it's killing motherfuckers. Now we finally have a bit of evidence we could throw at them, right? Where we could go, you are trying to kill people. The whole time we've been saying it, you're trying to kill people, but now we literally can point and go, you are trying to get people to die from coronavirus.
I guess I just feel like these people ignore logic anyway, so they're not going to start seeing it now, even if it's immediate. That's the only difference I
thought we were going to gang up on fat people, and then y'all turn this into a goddamn fucking science lecture.
We are. We're saying
ain't nobody defending fat people.
I know. We're saying they're going to continue being stupid.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else, bro.
Fucking fat niggas, man.
These fucking fat crackers, bro. All right, what else?
Yo, you hate Bernie Sanders. My man flipped on Bernie, yo.
Yo, Bernie is such a fucking maggot, bro. You are such a
Gaggy, why are you so hyped about this?
bro. Bernie is such no. Let's start this right. Let me tell you why. This is what Bernie is. Bernie got. Let's just call it what the fuck it is. And I voted for Bernie twice. Okay. This is somebody who I wanted to be president because I thought I was misled by Bernie. I thought he was actually good. I thought he was brave. He is a fucking coward. Okay. Let's call it what it is.
How'd you vote for Bernie twice?
I voted for him once and he didn't get into the situation where I could vote for him this time.
Okay.
But I was going to vote for him this time. Right. But basically I put I wanted it, right? You let me down, dog. So the DNC, regardless of what you want to say about the DNC, you cannot deny that they colluded to not allow him to win the primary when
Hillary.
when he was running with Hillary.
Yeah.
And then they did the exact same thing now. Now, if you're listening to this right now and you're going, well, how did they collude? They didn't have to collude that crazily, but they basically had Buttigieg and Klobuchar stop, what's it called? Right before Super Tuesday, they had him drop out of the election, but they had Warren stay in so that Warren would peel votes away from Bernie, but all the moderate Dems would have no competition with Biden, and all the moderate Dem voters would go to Biden, giving him Super Tuesday. They basically handed it on a platter. So instead of dividing up those moderate Dem votes amongst those three, they all go to Biden. He gets a big Super Tuesday, whereas Bernie has to beat out what's her face? Warren. Say again, Elizabeth Warren, right? Now, granted, everybody's personally responsible for where they are. Bernie is not good enough. That is a fact. If this is a meritocracy, he does not have the skills. He should be a liberal arts teacher at fucking Wesleyan. He should not be running for president. That's who he is, and that's how good he is of a politician. He is not good enough to make it. He cannot cut it. He's not good enough. We like his ideas, and we think we like him for who he is, but he doesn't have the skill, okay?
Right.
If this was a real meritocracy, he would fail. Say what you want about Trump. Trump faced similar adversity from the Republican Party. They're not as corrupt as the Democratic Party in the way that they rig elections, but they're still corrupt, right? It's still corruption. Yeah. But he was too much of a force for them to control, and he ended up winning.
Son, he overwhelmed it. It's fucking blitzkrieg. He just overwhelmed it.
He overwhelmed him. He really did. Bernie is not as good as Trump, so he couldn't do it.
Right.
And he's also not willing to stoop as low as Trump is willing to stoop.
Yeah, Trump will get down there, boy.
Oh,
Trump
in the
is
mud.
comfy in the mud.
He's made of mud. He is a mud person. He's a mud person, right? So, Bernie gets raped by the DMC.
Right.
With the Hillary Clinton. Then endorses Hillary. Okay? Literally, all his supporters, me, I don't know if you guys were supporting. Maybe
I wanted him to win.
Yeah.
All of us believed in him, believed in his message, right? He hands us over to his rapists. It's like you're the fucking, what is it in the Catholic Church? The flower boy or some shit? What are they called? Altar boy. You're the altar boy. You get raped by the priest. You become old enough to bring in more altar boys, and then you bring in the altar boys so they can also get raped by the priest.
Yeah.
That happens 4 years ago. We're like, there's no possible way he's going to let that happen again. He cares too much about us. He cares too much about the cause. He cares too much about these people who have supported him. They've put their hard-earned money out there, right? He's not taking that super PAC money, right? The average donation to Bernie Sanders is $20. Mm-hmm. So that's poor Americans giving their last fucking $20 to this fucking pussy coward, right? In hopes that he would help them and shed light on their causes. And what does he do? He gets stripped of his shit again, collusion by the same organization, and right after they rape him again, what does he do? Serves up his flock to the rapists again and endorses Biden.
What should he have done, though?
Yeah.
Called him out. He should have called out the corruption. When they cheated him with Hillary, what did they do? They shut down. There was some weird thing that happened during the Hillary primary where they shut down his ability to email. Something happened where they shut down his email list or something like that. The DNC shut down so that he couldn't have access to his email list, so he couldn't reach out to his supporters.
Yeah.
They did all this fuck shit during the Hillary campaign. Obviously, the superdelegate shit. He should have called out the system. He should have called it. He's not a Democrat.
Yeah, but he needs the proof.
He has the proof. It's out there. We all know the proof.
No, that's all speculation. You can't prove that they told all these politicians, drop out exactly at this time so you don't split the votes and they all go to Biden.
Why you need proof?
You need proof.
This with
because
Biden,
that's just
though,
allegations.
by the second Super Tuesday where Biden like sealed the deal, I think Warren was out at that point. That's the only thing that I think they colluded. This time it wasn't as obvious. I think early on with Buttigieg, they were really trying to push this guy. And like he created the app that everybody votes on or some dumb shit like that. And he wins 2 states. That's wild. But I think by the end, it was just clear Biden was going to win. Warren dropped out and Biden then just
It was going to win because
Bernie.
they made it that. If Warren had dropped out, I think we can look up the numbers. But if Warren had dropped out, then he could have beaten Biden on Super Tuesday. But this bitch who's just a part of the fucking establishment. And again, I'm not angry at the idea of the establishment. I'm angry at hypocrites and liars. Don't act like you're fighting the system and then feed us to the system. You're admitting that you're just a fucking distraction.
Yeah, but now that he has no clear
Let me ask you a
way
question.
to get
Let me ask you a question.
Now
Are
it's
his
like-
politics lined up with the Democratic establishment?
not really.
Is he even a Democrat?
He doesn't claim to be. He just has
So
to
why
run.
the fuck are you running as a Democrat?
Because that's
what
the
I couldn't
only way-
understand.
that's the only way you
Nah,
can
he
get
had to
elected.
run as an independent.
You
That's what
fucking
blows my
fraud.
mind. Why didn't he
Come
run
on, son.
2020? Run as an independent,
Son,
Because I think he has a better chance getting Trump voters than he does Biden supporters.
That's like him running as a fucking communist. Like people just are gonna vote for what they feel
Run as a
comfortable
communist.
with.
Run as a communist.
He is a-
And then he's
run
not
as
going
a
to get no
socialist.
votes.
Huh?
He's not going to get any votes. People don't feel comfortable. They vote their
So then
party
be better.
line.
But be better. But here's the thing. He's not part of the party line. He's a pro-gun guy. Can you name Democrats that are pro-gun? No. He doesn't align politically
Is he still
with Democrats. Yes. He constantly votes pro-gun. He's in, what is he? Where is he
Vermont.
from? Vermont. It's a pro-gun state.
And
They have
here's
more
the-
guns per capita than any other state in the nation.
And to the point of running independent, if you really want it, because my thing was, well, he just doesn't want to see Trump win. I think if he ran independently, he could take out enough Trump voters that Trump might lose. Because I think the people who are like big Trump supporters are just like, yo, nobody fucking cares about us. This guy does. Bernie will be like, yo, I care about you. Here's something that will actually make you money. I actually hate the rich. He is
but
the
he
rich.
won't have a chance of winning. Yes, he can take some votes
But if
away
he's,
from
but
Trump,
at this point,
he
the
won't
reason for him
win.
supporting Biden now is I just don't want to see Trump win. That's
Yes.
the only thing I can.
Why do
but
black
if he ran as
people-
independent, you could keep Trump from winning.
There you go. Why do black people in America have no political power?
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Why do they have no political
We
power?
don't vote.
No, you do vote. You vote the same way every single time. So you let that party, you give the party permission to do nothing for you.
Oh, yes. And we don't
And
vote our
when
interests.
one of you guys says, I'm not going to vote for this party that does nothing for you, you call him a sellout. You call him a fucking loser. You call him an Uncle Tom. You call him a piece of shit. So you're bullying each other into maintaining the status quo that does nothing for you. Right?
Okay.
By Bernie handing us all over to the Democratic Party, he continues that. If you want your ideas out there, if you want your ideas to make change, you have to maintain an option.
So then you're upset that he ran as a Democrat or that he dropped out? Like, what are you upset about?
Both. No, but most importantly that he dropped out. And actually not even dropped
See him
out.
endorse Biden.
Not even dropped out. Don't endorse Biden. Fuck endorsing Biden. And call out the fuck shit. You are 90 years old. You're dead in a few years. You have nothing to lose here. Go out on your sword. Go out on your fucking sword. I feel the same way. You know what Bernie is? He's Yoel Romero in the fight with Stylebender. This is your last chance. Go swing for the fucking fences, bro.
I think the way he's looking at it is that if he goes out like that, then his mission is done. He's out of...
Your mission is done.
Yeah, but now he's still a senator, right? So he could still make some changes.
What has he
like
ever
that.
done? What change has he ever made?
I'm just saying, like,
I think he just doesn't want to
you go
lose
full
his
nuclear, now it's
Go
a wrap.
full nuclear. Break it up. Power is not handed over. It is fucking taken. Okay? And if you want to make a change, then you actually have to put your foot down and make that shit. And he's too pussy to put his foot down and make it. He's too pussy to call it the powers that be. And he's handing us right over to the same people that have been fucking over his party, fucking over poor workers, fucking over everybody. I mean, if you really look at his political strategy, it is more aligned with Trump than the Democratic National Party. 100%. Foreign policy wise, his pacifism in the rest of the world and
but not
anti-wars. Say again?
Not healthcare.
Say again?
Healthcare aligns more with the Dems.
Economically, he's, I think, aligned very far left. But
Economy is very far left. Healthcare, he's very far left.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, economic and healthcare, he's very far left. But foreign policy, and he's pro-gun, like he's actually split. I'm just saying, I hate the fact that he didn't have the balls to call out the corruption that was out there. He just fell in line like everybody else, like a fucking sheep.
This time I didn't think it was as corrupt as 2016, but yeah, 2016, I could definitely see how running again Democrat in 2020, I was like, why is he doing this? Just go independent. Just go independent. Matter of fact,
You still can.
Clinton, the reason Clinton won, a lot of people think,
Of course, you can. I can run for president if I want.
Nah, but I think there's like deadlines and shit like that, right?
No, because we're not even at the presidency. We're at the primary period. So you just run as an independent.
and again,
That'd be dope.
in terms of costing Trump an election, the reason Clinton won in 92, I think, is because Ross Perot ran. He got 20% of the vote, but most of those votes were from Republicans. A lot of Texans I knew, because he business in Dallas, was like, oh, I'll vote for Perot.
And listen, if he was out there as a third party, he could put pressure on the debate conversation, right?
That's true also.
When you're in the game, you could say, I want to do this for people. And when people know that's an option, now the people, the other politicians that you're running against have to address that in some way. They might not have to do it,
No, I
but
agree
they
with that.
got to address it. When you out the game, you mean nothing, and what you say means nothing.
That's true.
To that point, if politicians are all phony and full of shit. If you watch a Democratic debate, like on the primaries, they're talking about the most far left shit. You watch Republican, they're talking about the most far right shit. They're trying to not only appease the fan bases, but there's far left candidates and far right candidates, and they bring these conversations in. So now you got to pander to them. When it comes national election, you're talking about some pretty moderate shit. Nobody's that extreme all of a sudden. I mean, Trump kind of was, but like, for the most part, historically, now all of a sudden everything gets moderated because there's no extreme candidates that are offering better alternatives.
You're forgotten in history, bro. That's what you just did, Bernie.
His greatest contribution is going to be AOC.
Maybe, and we'll see what happens with her. She seems to be
She's a star, yo.
She's a star, but she seems to be towing the party line, right? She's not fucking with the Mozilla girls anymore, right? She used to be with them, the girl gang, this, that, the other, and all of a sudden she's not talking. She's not talking about Biden being senile. She's not talking about the Democratic Party. Like, she's real quiet all of a sudden, and I think they tapped her. They said, hey, listen, you could have a future within the party. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Stop going on Twitter. Stop yapping. Stop going in front of Congress and yapping. And you know what? The second you give them the opportunity, all of a sudden they get real fucking quiet.
I don't know how old she is, but I feel like that might be the first female president.
Oh, come on. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break for a second and talk about testicle hair, and it's very important. All right? You got to make sure those pubes are looking good. I know you're in quarantine, but you're not Tom Hanks in what is that movie where he's on an island? Castaway. Yeah, you're not Tom Hanks in Castaway, okay? Get your fucking pubic hair right. Have some respect for your girl. Have some respect for your side chick. Have some respect for whoever it is you're with. And ladies, this applies to you too, okay? You can manscape. I don't care. I don't care. It's not called Womanscape. You can manscape. I've done it. I've used it. They have a brand new razor, by the way, the Lawnmower 3.0. The 3.0 kit is in the perfect package. I'll read you what's in that, but it's got the Lawnmower 3.0 waterproof cordless body trimmer and a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your manscaping routine. I'm telling you, it's as simple as this. You shave your balls, you feel better.
Straight up.
Simple as that. Number one.
Straight up.
Quickest thing you could do to increase self-confidence. Trim your pubic hair.
Yeah, so line up for your nuts.
Line your fucking nuts up. Imagine how good you feel. You know how good you feel when you get a haircut. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while since you had your haircut because you're in quarantine. But remember how great that feels when you walk out of that barbershop with all that fucking confidence? You know how amazing a haircut makes you feel? You could be in the barbershop with the entire barbershop making fun of you and making you feel like shit. And when you walk out of there, you still feel great because of that fucking new haircut.
Miss it.
It is magical. Same thing applies to your dick. Give that shit a fucking shape up. I've used the lawnmower. It's perfect. I get in tight with my balls. I take care of all that shit. I make sure everything's good. But then there's that patch that sits above your dick. And a lot of times people don't touch that at all. You got to take that down. Take that baby down. Okay? Get it nice and tight. Your dick looks bigger. Less pubes end up in your girl's mouth. Less of that coughing shit where she's picking stuff out of her teeth. Have some respect. But most importantly, you feel stronger. You feel more powerful. You don't feel like you're hidden in a patch of fuzz. No, you feel like a man that's out there in the world and ready to conquer. Go get your Manscaped right now. Go to manscaped.com, okay? Use the code FLAGRANT2 and you get 20% off and free shipping with Flagrant 2. Do yourself a favor and always use the right tools for the job. Manscaped.com, Flagrant 2 is the code. Use it. Let's get back to the show.
Yo, I think she's a star. Whether you...
Why
I don't know any of her politics. I don't really care.
Politics don't matter.
I just watch. She's just a star.
Politics don't matter. Intelligence doesn't matter. None of these things matter. It's a likability contest.
I think she's a star. She's cute.
She's so unlikable,
informed.
though.
She speaks well.
What about Tulsi?
Say again?
People didn't fuck with her.
Tulsi got it.
They ate
Not
that bitch
likable
up,
enough, I
yo.
don't
They ate that bitch up. And I'll vote for her because she's Hindu. So straight up, let's go.
I agree with you, though.
That's as close to Indies I'm gonna get.
AOC, man.
Yeah.
AOC.
That's people. They're just like, yeah, I'm ready. AOC, let's go.
I don't think she's likable.
You just
Bernie
don't
Sanders
like her.
wasn't likable.
People like her.
I think there was something likable about Bernie.
To us, because we like don't give a fuck. Most people don't like don't give a fuck. We're outliers. AOC gives a fuck. She's cute. She says things that people care about. She caters well without sounding super pandery to most people. I don't necessarily fuck with it. I'm also sexist. So, we gotta be honest about who we are at a certain point.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. There's something about AOC to me, and it might be a political thing, but like she's kind of like virtuous, like gotcha. That's what every time I see
holier
her,
than thou for sure.
She's
and we'll
holier
see
than
how
thou.
middle America feels. I don't have any idea. I thought Trump was going to get crushed in 2016. I'm obviously out of touch with what middle America thinks.
Yeah.
But I just see a star when I see her. That's it.
Why?
It's just clear. Like when you watch her, she's got it, whatever the fuck it is. They always say that and it sounds so corny, but she's got more charisma than pretty much every politician outside of Trump. Trump got the most. You can't deny I hate Trump or like Trump. This is a motherfucker you're watching.
Yeah.
AOC is the same. If she's on screen
She
with
got
three
it.
other candidates, you watching her. If she's on stage with fucking Booty Judge and Klobuchar and whatever the fuck, Elizabeth
Yeah.
Warren, I'm watching AOC.
Son, she was a bartender.
Yeah.
That's a
She
romantic story, yo.
son, she knows how to talk to whatever
And it's-
crowd comes in her way.
And it's a story too. That's a great point, actually. She knows how to talk to everybody as a bartender, but also it's a story. This is rags to riches. In our president, the bitch was a bartender. Every other president comes from money. Barack didn't. But outside of that, they all come from families, money, blah, 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 etc. She's a bartender. There's like romance to that.
When
She's a woman and she's cute.
When she talks, I this is what I go. Ugh. I go when Barack Obama talks, I went like this. I went,
Holy
whoa.
fuck. Yeah.
Holy,
Yeah,
Hey.
that's true.
When George Bush talked, I went, this guy. When Trump talks, I go, this motherfucker is what? Like, I smile
Yeah.
when they talk. Dude, FDR talks, you're into it. Like, if you
Yeah.
go back to speeches, Abraham Lincoln, I don't ever heard him speak, so I can't, whatever. But it's like, there is a fucking likability to them. When AOC talks, I literally, I look at the screen and I go, I hope one of the legs on her chair breaks. It's so
I don't know.
annoying. She's
what it
so
is.
annoying to me.
That's fine.
Her
disagree,
little
exactly.
gotcha shit with Congress, like, so what did you say? So what, in
yeah,
1946,
those are annoying. I'm
your
with you.
grandmother once bought a bagel at a deli. Is she supporting the oppressive regime against Palestine? Like, what are you fucking
It's
talking-
self-serving for sure. But people love that.
Who
People
deep down loves that?
Son, that's Trump.
No.
Trump is mad self-serving. Every comment is, I'm the best. I do it the
Every
best.
politician is self-serving.
No.
Yeah.
What we love about Trump is not that. What we love about Trump, regardless if you like or hate his politics, what we love about Trump is humor. He is funny.
And he
He's
owns
undeniably
whatever
funny.
he says. He owns it. He's unapologetic.
It's the same reason why 6ix9ine is going to come back completely unscathed.
Oh, my God. I disagree with that.
100%. 100%.
I wish you would stop
He's already doing his comeback, by the way,
supporting
6ix9ine. Do you see he was on Tory Lanez's live?
Nah.
And he goes, yo, let me play my new shit right now. I'm gonna snitch on you.
He's funny.
He is funny?
I think you'll get
True,
got
man.
Just as a
You're
snitch.
on the wrong side. Bro.
Say again?
You're on the wrong side with 6ix9ine, man.
Why?
Because he's a snitch.
I think that's
You're
supersedes.
acting like I care. It's not about sides. I'm just telling you what's going to happen in my opinion. What I believe is people care more about humor than they care about policy. Trump's policies are abhorrent to a lot of people, but he's so funny that people cannot stop watching him. I don't find AOC funny. She's never made me laugh once. George Bush was funny. Barack Obama was funny. AOC's not funny to me. She's an attractive woman. For a politician, she might be the most attractive woman. If she was ugly, people would be saying, shut your fat ass up. I literally think the only reason we listen to AOC is because she's attractive and her politics align with people. I literally think the only thing, I don't think there's anything to her outside of being attractive.
Every time I said she was a star,
We listen to Kim Kardashian and her opinions on black people in jail.
I mean, because she got some out.
Say what?
Because she got a few of them out.
You know how many people have gotten black people out of jail? But this bitch got a 30. So all of a sudden we're like, no, you got a good point.
Yo, you're right, but that's my point. Is she's cute? Every time I say she's a star, I say she's cute. That's one of the first things I name, if not the first.
You never said
matters.
that one time.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
said
say
cute.
you didn't say one
that
time.
one
I said
time.
cute
No, you didn't say one
multiple
time.
times.
Nah, you
Listen to this
didn't.
shit.
You
Listen to
did.
this shit. This
Run
whole
that shit
episode.
back. Yo, I said cute
Run it
multiple
back.
times.
You didn't say
Run it
cute
back.
not one time.
Run it back,
You
yo.
see, this motherfucker be
Gagnon, where you
making.
at?
You see him trying to copyright shit.
Gagnon, where you
Every
at?
time I say this is she's
Gagnon, did I
beautiful.
say she's cute?
I thought you were going out your way to not say
AOC.
it.
No, she's
You
cute.
didn't say one time
I
that
said
she's
she's
attractive.
cute
You was like, she
multiple
got the
times.
it
I can't wait to
factor.
read the comments.
It factor, yeah. You're really talking like some Weinstein.
I said she was cute. I can't wait to see the comments. Run that shit back. I can't wait.
You go see these comments.
I can't
bro.
wait, yo.
Listen, you didn't say it one time. You said that she had an it factor. You said,
I said
she's good at talking, and then you said
She's well spoken. She's
That's
cute.
it.
She's
never said she's cute.
100% said she was
never
cute.
said she's cute.
100%
Not even
said
once.
she
You
was
said she's cute.
She's cute.
No, I know.
That's
we
what
just
we
said
care
that.
about. That's all we care about. Not all.
You never
all that,
stop saying
no, that's
this.
not all. That's not all.
You are backtracking.
That's
Stop
not
your
all.
moonwalking.
That's
son.
not all.
Shut
I agree
up.
with you. If she's not cute, none of it matters.
Let's
but
say
if she's
hypothetically
cute,
saying you didn't say that.
what do you mean?
Hypothetically speaking, you didn't say any of that. Let's just say that. Hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
you didn't say that. And all you said was what you said, which
Right.
was she has an it factor.
Yeah.
Right?
The it factor, if she's not cute, it's
Why
not
do you think
there.
I would disagree with you and then say that she's hot and that's the only reason why people care?
Because you're disagreeing with me saying she is well spoken, she is intelligent, she is whatever.
No, I
but
didn't
I agree
disagree
with you.
about
That
that.
won't matter if she's ugly.
Yeah.
But she's not ugly. So that's why I think she's a star. Because she's cute and got the other shit. If she's just some cute, vapid bitch, all right, we're not voting for Kim Kardashian. I think we could in probably like 12 years. But we're not going to vote for just a cute bitch. But she's cute and got the other shit. That's why I think she's a star. I don't know her policies. That's it. That's why I think she got a shot.
We'll see in the comments.
We'll see in the
We'll
comments.
see in the comments.
Yeah. And then if it is true that you didn't say she's cute, not even once, you probably didn't even talk about her looks at all. Would you like to apologize? or
I'll
anything?
apologize in the next episode.
Okay.
And when we find out
Next
that she
episode?
is cute, when we find out she is cute,
Yeah, yeah.
you're going to apologize?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, no Schulz
no.
apology. No bullshit.
His voice.
No.
Absolutely.
I'll apologize.
He almost started sounding like AOC.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, dog. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
You gonna apologize, right?
It's going to be a
100%
Schulz
apologize.
apology. It's going to be, no, I'm sorry that you said that shit like a meek little bitch.
I know.
Yeah. It's going to be the Schulz apology.
Yo, say it with your chest, bro. I don't know what to tell you, dog.
Already losing confidence.
What was the other thing?
I got a question.
What?
Doesn't every female political commentator or politician have to be attractive?
Yes. It's they're funny.
Like, isn't that a non-starter?
Yo,
No.
Men have to, no. Let me say this. In life, men have to be charismatic. Women have to be attractive. Okay? There is no amount of charisma that can make up for an ugly woman.
No.
Name it.
My question.
Name it.
Wendy Williams.
Who?
Wendy Williams.
What about her?
The one that gives the fries and the Frosties and the spicy chicken sandwich.
What?
The redheaded lady at the restaurants, yo.
Wait, are we just talking politics or are we talking just like
We're
be
talking about you describing the Wendy's girl, man.
That's not the same person.
Here's the thing about Wendy Williams. She is not ugly
Come on, atrocious.
in her face.
Atrocious.
If you just look at her face, she's not ugly.
She's hideous.
But how did she make her bones? This is very important. What medium did she come out in?
Gossip radio. Being
Say that
funny.
again?
Gossip radio.
Say the last word.
Oh, radio. Okay. So, all right.
She becomes famous and wins over the hearts of the people without anybody seeing what she looks like. Now that she has this legion of people who are so connected with her through the most powerful medium of communication, in my opinion, which is radio, because you're with people for so many hours a week, right? They're spending 10 hours a week with her. Okay, fine, she's ugly, blah, blah, blah.
Not only that, you're their only solace before the worst part of their day. And probably even on the way home, I'm sitting in fucking traffic. Oh, I got to do all this shit when I get home. This time, this saves me from that. This is my sanctuary.
Thank you.
Hillary.
Say again?
Hillary Clinton.
And what?
Nobody like that bitch. That's why she lost the election.
She lost.
How you lose to Trump, bitch?
She lost to Trump, dog.
Trump is going to win it.
Owens, Tommy Lauren, like they don't exist if they're not.
I know that helps.
We are shallow. We're shallow as people.
Kelly.
Here's the thing. We're shallow as people.
Yeah.
We're very shallow as people. I want especially women listening to understand this. We're equally shallow to men as we are to women. Just what we're shallow about changes. Your shallowness is dependent on your value, right? So a man doesn't have to be attractive because that's not required by women, right? We have to be charismatic. We have to be powerful. We have to be strong. We have to be successful, but we don't have to be beautiful. Women don't value that as much. And with women, men value beauty. And because of that, women value beauty. So if a woman is going to be president or is going to be successful, whatever, she has to be beautiful and have the other things, was what you were later saying about.
And for men, it's flipped, is what I said initially. And for men, it's flipped. You got to have the other shit. Or like if you're good looking, that's great. But the charisma is the number one thing.
You need to be charismatic. If you're good looking, John F. Kennedy, whoa, that's awesome that you're good looking. But there's been a lot of ugly motherfucking presidents.
Oh, yeah.
Abe Lincoln had a fucking wart growing off the side of his head. That's probably it.
This man had charisma.
Was it really? So
Puts
there
a big
it
ass
is.
hat on. Yo, you're right. Abe
He's
showed
covering his whole
showed
fucking
as little
face.
of his face as possible. That motherfucker
100%.
like he'll sell you diamonds on 38th and 5th. All right, Abraham. Okay, my man. Yo.
That's why he had to put honest. Because he looked like he was going to rip your ass off. Honest, trust me. I'm an honest one. Everything's Oh, he just gets home from a hard day of president and untucks the curls.
Under the top hat, the little yarmulke.
Dude, that's why he has the top hat, because the curls would go in that shit. All right.
But speaking on beauty standards, we have down poverty beauty standards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. And I want to get to this. But just to clarify real quick, that's what we're saying about the looks thing.
Yeah.
That looks are valuable. And if you overlook that, you're just not being honest with what will win an election. George Bush was fucking charismatic, dude. The guy had an easiness about him. He would laugh at himself, and it was endearing. It was fucking endearing. It was.
Yeah. George Bush is great. You look back and you're like, oh, we hated this guy. What the fuck? What were we thinking? I would love him back. And to be honest, you didn't hate Bush. Realistically, the policies you hated were Cheney's policies, Rumsfeld's policies. Bush was just a guy that was up there.
He's a puppet.
He didn't know what was going on.
They're all fucking puppets. But if Biden's a puppet.
If Bush had better puppeteers, we would love that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what? People did love him. The right-wing families Republicans love Bush.
Yeah.
To this day, love Bush. And what they do is they value the things that he provided and then ignore the things he did.
Right.
So they'll say things like, after 9/11, he made sure we were safe and there wasn't another attack on U.S. soil, blah, 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 blah. They just, make up their little shit. And then the Dems will obviously go, oh, well, what about these pointless wars and yada, yada. Doesn't fucking matter. That's why AOC is a chance. And again, to your point, Coco. What's her name, Coco? Owens? Candace Owens, yeah.
Coco.
Whatever her fucking name is.
Candace Owens, Tommy Lahren, all these girls.
Not Coco Puffs.
I thought you were talking about the Disney movie.
Yeah.
That's your little nickname for her at home?
Coco. What was the bitch that ran for vice president with robot arms?
Sarah Palin.
Yeah, with Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin, right? What is his name? McCain. John McCain. R.I.P. Right? Sarah. He did
War hero, yo.
Say what?
War hero.
I'm not taking away from the war. He has some sock and boppums. Right? Wasn't he sock and boppums in there? If you had to have a sock and boppum tournament and he was in it, you don't think that he would be somewhat successful?
You think if he saw like a Korean, he'll just get activated?
You know what I mean?
Maybe he was just ready.
Son, he was ready at any point in time. That's that PTSD. Anyway, said fucking chicken bim bim bop. Okay. So yes, it does play a factor.
Yeah.
And the Democrats are probably not stupid. They know that. Okay. And they're like, okay, we need some pretty bitches to run this shit.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I need some nice looking
And I think
bitches.
Palin might have won him the election if she didn't turn out to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, what happened with that? Something weird happened.
She
right?
just knew nothing. Like, she knew nothing. Apparently, she started falling apart because it was all this pressure. She wasn't ready to be vice president. She was just a cute girl who had Republican values. So McCain was like, we need to do something. Let's try this girl. He took a big risk, and it failed. But if she knew her shit, he might have won that election, and she would have been next in line. She was like, let's go.
You cannot have a successful political career as a woman unless they can make a porn star version of you.
What?
You know what
I see where he's going with this.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Lisa Ann Sarah Palin
is famous because of Sarah Palin.
Yes.
All right.
You know, there's some bitch that look just like Kim Kardashian. There's some chick that look just like Megyn Kelly. There's some chick that look just like whatever. But if you aren't porn star-able, forget it.
What about Elizabeth Ward? I haven't seen that porn yet.
Exactly. That's why this bitch never going to be president.
You can only be so successful without it. You can't be president without that.
It's so stupid.
Son,
Right,
nailing Palin.
Nailing Palin.
What?
I just can't get the stupidity in that.
What do you mean? It makes sense. You don't think they got AOC porn?
I guarantee you they got AOC porn.
Yeah, but none of these bitches won.
Say again?
None of them won. None of them became president.
They got AOC porn.
They do have AOC
Of course they
porn.
got AOC porn.
Mark been beating off to that shit. You know what I mean?
He said that shit like he was getting ready to jerk off. You hear the exhale?
They got it, dog.
Yeah,
Let me
AOC
see that shit. Let me see. Low key, I kind of want to see it. She going for it. What is she talking about? There won't be any Amazon delivery over here.
Oh, she
I got
talking-
something else I'd like to deliver.
He's talking about a new Green Deal. You know what I mean?
All right. We went too far. We went too long. We got to stop soon. We've had a passionate one today. It's been a passionate one today. I just felt let down by Bernie.
Yo, do you want to do black topics? We could also talk about the Vontae Davis reenacting.
It was really great. I just wonder how.
Check out Tre'Davious White and LaShawn McCoy, two football players, talking about a guy we talked about on the podcast when he just quit at halftime.
Yeah.
Where he just quit on the sidelines.
There was
They
an NFL
reenact.
player who quit at halftime.
He just retired.
Just retired.
Like during the game. Not even, he was supposed to go in. He was just like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not going back in.
That's
And then at
just
halftime, he was like, I'm retired. And they reenacted. It's very funny. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing this anymore, but y'all keep supporting the Colts, guys. They're doing good things. You know what I mean? They're doing really good
Who
things.
was he playing for? The Bills, right?
Bills, maybe. Colts,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Whoever it was. All right, Black Twitter. Alex, what's popping?
Yo, this was a really funny conversation on Black Twitter that Alex brought to us.
Okay.
This was apparently Black Twitter was debating whether or not a guy should order dessert on a first date.
Or appetizers. I read this thread, actually, from the girl. No dessert, no appetizers. She said, I would literally rather he order 2 meals for himself than get dessert or appetizers.
Why? So this is women that were upset at
Yes.
this?
It was a woman's initial tweet, and she was like, I just don't know why a man would order dessert. That's for me. Dessert and appetizers is some shit a woman gets. You as a man, you eat meals. It's so funny. And yo,
it's so funny how puzzled the two white guys in the room are.
real talk, it make a little sense though, right? Don't it make a little bit of sense?
For some reason, to me, it makes a little sense.
And
Yo,
I
you
love
gotta-
dessert, yo.
You gotta really respect black men that they are so fucking next level at pimping women that they convince women to make the bill less.
Yo.
Right? Like you eliminated appetizers and dessert from a potential date menu.
Yeah, but we didn't convince them. They came up with
And I
this
think she
fucking...
How they
said-
came up with that by themselves.
But I think she says I can order it.
What's the next thing she's gonna tweet about? A real man would cheat on his girl. A real man go get some pussy outside the relationship. That's what a real man would do.
No,
Come
but they basically just say that it's not masculine if a man orders dessert. That's what it all boils
She
down.
said-
What the
and-
fuck the dessert got to do with masculinity?
It kind of makes sense, though.
Why?
It kind of makes sense.
Why?
Yo, why you need something sweet, son? You a little sweet?
Yeah,
A little sweet?
Son, yes.
You little dainty food eating ass bitch. What you need, a soup?
That's
Huh?
what-
blood
that's
on
what
your
this
soup
is
before
about.
you eat it?
Literally,
Maggot?
the
Yo, get out of here.
fattest people on this podcast, Indians by far the worst bodies on the planet.
We not masculine. That's what
Say
I'm
again.
telling you. I can't handle no black bitch.
Hey, I was a hard bitch on that one, son.
Yo.
I was a hard bitch on that one, son. Jesus.
Beautiful, beloved,
Oh, there we
sometimes
go.
belligerent, black bitch.
There we go. Nah, that's good.
Oh, wait a minute. This could be genius. This could be black women trying to get black men to stop dying from heart failure and hypertension and all these things. Yo, that might be genius. Yo, black women, y'all are really fucking
And the
geniuses.
genius line is, I'd rather you order 2 meals because ain't nobody gonna order 2 meals. That's where you're like, this is wild. I'm not spending another $20 on more endless shrimp. You know what I mean? It's just the endless shrimp. We're good. That's a
Yo,
genius
hey,
move.
shouts to black women always holding down black men, man. They really found a way.
Or maybe they
to
just
save
want
black lives,
maybe
bro.
they just want to keep all the Cheddar Bay biscuits for themselves.
Son.
You know what I mean?
Cheddar Bay, son.
Hold on, I want to go
Nah,
back.
but that
here.
don't count, 'cause that
Dessert
comes free.
is gay? Is that what you guys are saying right now?
She's saying it, and I'll
This-
be ordering dessert, and it's kind of gay now that I think about it.
All right,
I'm not gonna stop.
Let me.
They give you the small
No.
spoon and shit like that.
Hey, this bitch got onto something, yo.
All right. Certain desserts, like if you order a milkshake and it got the whipped cream on top and you eat the whipped cream like this, you
Rub it on your
You
face.
just suck the Son, the whipped cream, the only way you can eat that straight is you drink the whole milkshake and then it's at the bottom and you scoop it out with a
Scoop it out,
spoon.
yeah.
Don't be going like this at the top of it. And sucking loads of whipped cream into your fucking cheeks. Now that shit's a little gay.
That'd be me all day.
No.
It'll be on my nose, all that shit.
Oh, no. Okay. Now, but the act of eating dessert, what about a masculine dessert, an apple pie with ice cream? An apple pie a la mode.
It's a little gay.
Yeah, you
yo.
can't say a la mode, son. You can't say a la mode. You gotta be like, yo, let me get an apple pie. Let me get a scoop of ice cream with that bitch.
And you know what I'm thinking about
You
right
can't say
now?
a la mode.
You can't say
A
that.
la mode? What man would say? You gotta say that like this. Can I have that a la mode? The back of your hand gotta touch your hip when you say a la
Be a little
mode.
teapot.
Hey, excuse me, can I have that a la mode? Excuse me, waitress. Can I have that a la mode? Thank you.
beauty
And then
of-
after your first bite, you gotta be like, oh, this is delicious.
Oh, when you take the first bite, roll your eyes.
Okay, all right. But what about if you just go straight Sunday?
That's a little gay, yo.
Son.
I'm not ordering no banana splits.
Yeah, but then they like drizzle the chocolate on the side and shit like that.
That's
You-
what they do in the kitchen, bro. You just eating it.
Yeah, but then to eat it, you have
What
to
if,
like
what if you just got
get
like
some ice cream, add a little chocolate with the spoon. So you have to like strategically put the spoon in. It's all
but
everything's
what if you
soft
just
about
got
it. Like-
straight apple pie or like a straight like cookie or brownie? No ice cream, nothing
Brownie?
creamy. Nothing creamy. I think creaminess is very gay.
Yo, what if you do this?
yeah, you
creaminess
like-
really adds to it.
What if you go like this? What if you take a bite of the brownie, but it's too hot, so you got to go. That shit gay, son. You can't even handle food. And then you be like, can I have a glass of milk? If you gotta ask for a glass of milk with your fucking brownies, son, end the date,
You
baby.
know what? That's hilarious. That's just Andrew every day with his coffee. He's like, "Oh, it's a little too hot."
It is a little too hot.
He
Son,
puts it in the freezer.
I got an ice cube. I got an ice cube in mine today.
Can I tell you something else? I'm gonna make a little confession. When we would do comedy coming up, we would always go to a diner afterward, Vaselka.
Yep.
And I can't tell you how many times we split dessert. Me,
Son, wow.
Andrew, sometimes other dudes. You know what I mean?
That's why you don't call it split dessert. When it's dudes eating dessert, you go, should we get dessert for the table? You can't say in front of a waiter, yo, you want to split dessert? Yeah, me and him are going to split dessert. 2 spoons. You can't say that shit, bro.
Hey, we don't even need 2 spoons.
Nah,
Come on, son.
We eat it with our fists.
If you ain't used 2 spoons, you fucking tongue kiss it after.
Yo,
Oh,
Son,
fuck.
you see why
I'm
is
trying
the
to
big.
think what dessert you could eat.
That's the least gay.
You just can't. Not on the first date.
But appetizers you could get, B.
And then another thing I was saying.
Yo, appetizers,
Wait.
a little hummus and
Yeah.
pita.
That wasn't that big.
They actually
of a deal.
so
Low-key,
funny.
son.
Yo.
The appetizers wasn't that big of a deal because actually it's a flex. It's like, oh shit, you got money because you willing to get some apps and you know we're ordering
And
the
Alex sweating
Son.
just talking about food. Isn't it crazy?
meal. You know, this is a real topic right here, bro.
Appetizers is funny because it's not gay at all, but it's like kind of gay though.
Now that I thought about it, son,
It's kinda
you
gay.
can't eat hummus not gay.
Nah, you could. Nah, not like that.
That's how you gonna eat it with the chips,
You
bro.
gotta just like, you gotta
Come
go
on,
in.
son, like this. You can take
Tear a
your
little
little
piece of
pita.
pita?
Yeah,
Tear a little piece.
This is too much pita for one bite.
Oh, I don't want that many carbs.
Come on, bro.
Nah, I've
Yo.
been going in on that hummus though.
Son, why do you
Hummus
think
is my
being
lifeline.
gay is so illegal in the Middle East? Because that shit, eating that fucking hummus, bro. Eating that hummus will turn you, bro. That shit might turn you, dude. You and 4 of your
man.
boys eating hummus together. You both go in for a swipe and your fucking fingers touch.
Yo, you start the wrist like this and all of a sudden you just
Oh
come
yeah,
down.
dog. It's a. Come on, dude.
So, but another thing that
All right.
I don't know where
What
this
other
came
apps?
from. No, but another thing that this came from nowhere. Cheesecake. All of a sudden, cheesecake is the worst dessert ever made.
Why?
I don't know.
Gay?
This is Black Twitter. It's like if you order cheesecake, you're a disgusting human being.
Yeah, because y'all can't even have milk and shit. You're all lactose and shit like that. It's just not a good. It's not a
Damn,
good.
but cheesecake is delicious.
Yo, that's fucking up because y'all juniors that's some shit. That's like
Yeah.
Brooklyn black people shit.
I thought Junior's was owned by Italians.
But it's like a Brooklyn thing.
Right.
Yo, juniors, that's our
Junior's
shit.
is owned by Italians?
Probably ain't none of that shit
Junior?
owned by black people.
I really thought it was black establishment.
Oh,
Really?
maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
Because
I
it was
saw
in the
Junior.
heart of downtown before downtown was downtown.
That's probably Jewish.
Maybe. Who knows?
They don't give a fuck.
Okay, any other appetizer that you could order? What if you order a shrimp scampi? Oh, no, what if you not order a shrimp scampi? What is it called? A shrimp cocktail.
Cocktail, yo.
Yeah, come on, son. Come on.
Come on, yo. Lettuce wraps at PF Chang's? Gay?
You order those with your bros, son.
Buffalo
Oh, you
wings
can
is
do buffalo
gay.
wings. Nah, you can do buffalo wings.
Nah,
That's chicken.
it's all over your fucking
Yeah,
mouth.
but it's
Ain't
chicken.
ain't it funny how suddenly you bring up fried chicken, it's not gay?
Come on, son.
Ain't that
yeah,
something?
there's
Nah,
no.
Ain't
fried
that
chicken
something?
gay. Bro.
Nah, there's
you
no-
can't tell the difference between a girl sucking dick in porn and a guy eating fried chicken. The sound.
What?
The sound?
Yo. Black guys get as into the Popeyes chicken sandwich as any porn star does a dick.
Facts.
Take that shit right to the face.
Son,
Facts.
Stop. You know that
Moaning.
chicken sandwich was
it's so
slamming,
big.
son.
Chicken sandwich was good.
Oh, I just love the sauce. Oh,
All right. Wow, appetizers
I
and
love that
dessert are
dark
gay,
meat.
son.
Yeah, man. We learn something every day, bro.
So you can't order apps or dessert.
I'm gonna keep.
Okay, all right. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
And I've felt very strongly about this. I really had. Yo, salted rim drinks, gay.
That seems a little gay. I don't drink, but that seems gay.
Fam, how you gonna do this? son, that shit is
I got
wild,
uncomfortable just
dude.
watching
It's
you do
weird
that,
to look. Let me look at the people at home, right? Hey, just ask me if I like my picante.
Yo, how do you like your picante?
Let me try it. That's not weird. Why would you make me do that physical act?
Are you actually supposed to lick the salt?
How you supposed to get in your
You took-
goddamn mouth?
I thought it was decorative.
about to-
Oh, he don't
I
drink.
thought
He
it-
don't drink.
I thought it was like
I know, right?
I thought it was like an umbrella. You know what I mean? That shit is just there for it to
Nah,
look
B,
cute.
you're supposed to lick it and then take a sip every single time.
That's wild, yo.
Son, they're fucking tricking us,
What,
bro.
it's because it's got tequila in it or something?
Yeah, the salt, I guess, goes well with tequila. But, yo, even that tequila shot, I never felt comfortable doing that with the homies.
Why can't you just pour that shit in the drink, yo?
Why do we need salt?
Yo.
It don't change the flavor that much.
I never do the salt shit, and now I don't even do the lime shit. I look at you a certain way if you're a dude that needs a lime.
That bites
after
the
shot.
lime?
Yeah. Son, just take that shot like a man, son.
Sometimes that shot be too big.
Son, take that shot like a man, son.
Yo, Al. Not to make this more gay, but I can't fit the whole thing in my mouth. Okay. What other gay shit?
Guacamole, gay?
Is guac gay?
Yeah, yo.
Come on, bro.
That shit is
Come on,
gay,
son.
yo.
Nah, son. Nah.
Yo, you know
Get
it's
it,
gay?
make it at a table. You know what I mean? That's gay, yo.
Guac?
we don't
I don't
do
know.
that.
You know it's mad gay though? Churros, bro.
Oh, yo, that's the dessert that's gay.
Son, churros, bro. This is why it's gay, because the churros, they're covering that brown sugar shit. So not only you dipping it in some liquid and then eating this fucking dick-like substance, after the churros, what you always do?
You're right about it.
You're right.
You're right about it.
Son, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Anything involving honey kind of gay. It's mad sticky. You know what I mean? Just get all over your face.
Yo, are pancakes gay?
Nah, B. Nah.
It seems kind of, it's kind of masculine. You know what I mean? It's Hungry Jack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's he
Pancakes
hungry
might
for,
be the
though?
straightest because it's just like a fat ass that you just breaking into.
Just bite. Yuck. You know what I mean?
But you gotta eat the full stack. You can't individual like one at a time.
What, portion control is gay?
No.
Nah,
I understand what he's saying. You got to knife through all three. So if it's
whole
three
shit.
pancakes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
knife through all three. You can't separate them into three different saucers that are on the plate.
Right,
and eat
right.
them individually. That shit is wild gay.
That's,
That shit
that's
is
mad gay.
wild
yeah,
gay.
it's
If you
mad
did
gay.
that,
Yeah. That's super gay.
But that's why it's not dessert.
why is that? Why?
Because it's not gay.
Oh, yo, pancake ain't on a dessert menu.
That's right.
You don't ever see
True.
pancake on a
It
dessert
should be
menu.
dessert, right?
Crepes.
Crepes are gay, though. That's gay pancakes.
son.
That's
gay
definitionally
pancakes,
gay
bro.
pancakes.
That is. They real talk.
Like I said.
They call that shit man cakes. That's how you know it's gay, dog.
Anything from Canada, gay.
Real son, syrup comes out the wood.
It's a
Yo, come on,
crepes,
yo.
Canadian
think about it.
bacon,
His tree cum.
It is. It's syrup.
fucking Mark. Anything from Canada, gay. son.
Yo, he set that whole shit up 45 seconds ago. I didn't know.
He wanted it all. He wanted it all. Okay, hold on. Let's think. Okay. All right.
But I want to get at that.
Go.
I was thinking about yesterday.
Go.
Let's say you have a Freaky Friday situation with a guy and a girl.
Describe Freaky Friday.
So two people switch bodies. You got to describe it. So I don't think they can hear me.
They can if you speak loud.
All right. So Freaky Friday situation. A guy and a girl switch bodies.
Yeah.
You are now in a girl's body.
Yeah.
And you suck your own dick. Is that gay?
Hell yeah, son.
Mark. We were just talking about food being gay.
This is why I
It was
say
a
anything
fun-
from Canada.
Son, it was a
Ask
soft,
questions
fun
like that,
conversation.
huh?
It was silly, and then you just made it real gay.
Gay?
Yes.
Why?
Bringing that up is gay.
Yes.
Own dick.
Say what?
Come on,
Your own
son.
dick.
Is sucking your own dick gay?
Oh man.
Yes,
This is
yo.
like a 20-minute conversation.
No. We're not gonna have this conversation right now. This is not gonna be. This is for Patreon. Okay, we're getting back to foods that are gay. Okay, in all seriousness. Okay, is melon gay?
Ooh, fruits.
I have no problem saying it is because I don't like melon. So get it out of here.
Is it cut?
Pineapple probably the gayest though. I love
Man,
pineapple.
stop that.
I love pineapple, but that shit gay, yo.
So,
It's
okay.
mad juicy.
Get out the room.
Yo, it's
Nah,
mad.
that's
you
not
can't
fair,
get you
son.
can't get pineapple out of here, son.
That's not fair, dog.
Pineapple gay.
That's
yo.
like the best fruit, son.
I know it's the best, but it's gay. It just is. It's just
No,
not
but you don't
denying
have
it.
any points for it. Like,
Yeah, like
listen, we're not just being homophobic here. We need facts to back up our arguments, okay? Oh god,
Son, it's just too fruity. You know what I mean? It's mad tropical. Like,
You get blowjobs from it, though.
huh?
You get blowjobs.
why?
Your cum tastes better.
It makes your cum taste better, which is kind of straight.
That's the gayest, yo.
No, that's the straightest part of it.
Nah, bro.
Because it gets your dick sucked more by girls afterwards.
By dudes.
Guys don't care what your cum tastes like. They just can't wait to suck it out of your dick hole. Dude, you think some guy who's been waiting on the other side of a glory hole for fucking an hour for a dick to pop through so he could suck it is worried about the flavor of the cum?
Do you think a girl is going to be convinced that I ate pineapple, my cum will taste good? Or do you think a gay guy is going to be like, yeah, great, let's go?
I don't think gay guys care about the taste of cum. I think they're just too excited to get it. It's almost like caviar.
Son, pineapples and berries, a little gay.
Hey.
Berries, dog?
Son.
That shit is berries, dog.
Yo, I'm starting to think that you're homophobic.
What they put-
I
bro,
really am
you
starting to think that,
wildin',
bro.
What they put in Special K?
Say what?
That woman's ass cereal, Special K. What they put in that?
Red berries.
Berries?
Yeah.
That's a little gay.
Special K is not even gay.
Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Special K?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Thank
come
you,
on.
dog.
Like,
that shit is special.
you gonna eat some cornflakes,
That shit is
bro.
special?
Like, you gonna get
Come
the
on,
special
yo.
one?
Special K is not fucking gay.
It's gay
dude.
cornflakes, son.
It really is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's
it is.
retard
Nah.
cornflakes. That's what it is. That's why they call it special.
Nah, that shit is cornflakes, but it's a little sweet.
Nah. I'm not gonna let you talk about. Dude,
gay.
cornflakes got a fucking cock on the box.
Cornflakes, yeah. Yeah, that shit is manly, yo.
No. What does a rooster have to do with corn?
Son, Jimmy cracked corn at the crack of the dawn, you know what I mean? And I
know
don't
what you're
care.
talking about. This podcast is going off the rails. Okay,
it.
we're done.
That's it.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second. Listen, I got to do a huge shout out to my guys over at Radix, man. Radix have been coming through. You know, it's been a very anxious time for a lot of people. They're still out there supplying that CBD, making sure people are calm, comfortable, cool, got something to chill out and smoke with the lady. I know Akaash was smoking with the lady a little bit. You hit that Radix
Took that
joint.
down.
Yeah.
Took that
Did you
down.
get just as high this time?
Not as high, because we did 2 back to back when the
Well,
first
we did
time.
it ourselves,
Yeah,
yeah.
we did 1. Felt great. Went to sleep. I tell you, what's even better though. That gummy.
Yeah, the
that you
gummy's
told me
nuts.
about.
Yeah,
Oh, yo, take the gummy. Be in a dark room after. Just kind of relax. You will pass the fuck out.
The melatonin one.
I slept 11 hours on that.
Yeah,
bad
be
boy.
careful with that shit, but it is amazing.
Ooh, nah,
It
it
is
the best, yo.
It is amazing. Yeah. So Radix has been dope, man. They obviously have all the great CBD products that they've been supplying before the pandemic, but you can get the joints that the pre-rolls as they call them. You can actually get the flower itself. It literally looks like weed. So if you like rolling joints yourself, you're like mixing a little in with your tobacco. Let's say you roll your own cigarettes, mix a little CBD in there, man. Calm yourself down. But they also have all these other products that you can use. They have the tincture, as it's called. They have the drops. They have the gummies. Everything you could possibly imagine. Go do it. They have NeuroRoot if you need to be focusing a little bit better. You need to be a little bit more sharper, have that brain function at the peak ability that is possible. Make sure you get that NeuroRoot. But they also do something really cool that I thought was great and I wanted to support, which is they are creating hand sanitizer. Okay? The machines that make CBD are quite similar to the machines that make hand sanitizer, apparently. So what they're doing is making hand sanitizer. You can buy a bottle, and for every bottle you buy, they will donate a bottle themselves to healthcare people in need. So you are helping the people on the front line, and you are making sure that you are clean at home. Go do that. Go support the people that need it. Support Radix. That's radixremedies.com. And as always, you get that discount. You get 10% discount for your entire order if you go to radixremedies.com/flagrant. That's RADIX remedies, REMEDIES.com/flagrant. So go check out the boys out there. And if you're in Austin, I don't know if their factory's open or if their store is open, but if it is, go say what up to them, because they're always welcoming to the asshole army brethren. Go out there, keep it tight, and smoke one down for us. All right, let's get back to the show. Okay, guys, I think we need to end this podcast before shit gets too crazy. Is there anything else? Anything else you want to talk about, Akaash?
Well, do you guys care about Ja Rule challenging 50 Cent to an IG battle?
No, I don't.
Oh,
care.
shouts to Reggie Conquest, our boy Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie was in.
TSA Bay is our homie, dog. That's like
Who's TSA?
TSA Bay, season 4 Insecure, the premiere. He's so fucking funny. Philly comic. We're cool with the Philly gang, 6'0" gang. But Reggie Conquest is one of the comics. Good dude. It's so funny to see him on Insecure, and he's hilarious on it. Oh, I was actually really losing interest in the show, and then this season, I think this guy might bring me back into being like,
he's on Insecure, and he has a fuck scene with Issa.
Yeah, he fucks Issa, yo. Opening scene.
From the back.
Yo, multiple positions, dog. Multiple
I just
positions.
saw that Twitter clip.
You see naked ass Reggie, yo.
Yeah, with his gut hanging out,
yo,
just cracking that thing from the back.
So funny, dog.
You know what I mean? Let's go.
Yo, shouts to Reg, dog.
You're so enthusiastic seeing your friend gay. I mean, seeing your friend naked.
What?
Sorry, I'm still gay right now.
Slip right there, dog. You were thinking about him in a homosexual way. You want to treat him like a churro and just suck that thing up.
All right,
you know what I mean?
We gotta wrap this up.
All right, last question.
Oh man.
No, being serious.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure we are.
Okay. Appetizers, pretty much gay. Dessert, pretty much gay.
Yeah.
Some fruits gay. Some fruits not gay. Pancakes, definitely not gay, depending on how you eat it.
Right.
Right? Sucking a guy's dick. Listen. Sucking a guy's dick is your colleague. He's not your friend.
Yo, stop.
He's your colleague.
Guys, this has been an episode.
He's your colleague.
Are you getting a promotion out of it?
No, you
then
don't
he
even
just
work
Ace
with him directly.
Okay.
Didn't eat a lot of pineapple. His dick might not taste good. Is sucking a guy's dick gay?
What is it like churros afterward or you? That's the only thing that makes it gay in my opinion.
Is what you do after you suck the
Yes,
dick.
how much-
If you suck it begrudgingly,
then you maybe just in prison.
it's not gay. But if you suck it with enthusiasm,
That's gay.
well, we got to the bottom of it, guys.
Sucking dick in prison is actually interesting. Is that gay or not?
We'll save it for the Patreon.
All right.
This has been another episode of Flagrant 2. If you're still listening to this podcast, God bless you. We went off the rails several times. We appreciate you. We love you. We will see you on the Patreon. Patreon this Friday, patreon.com/flagrant2. Asshole Army. Keep it tight.